Okay, so I'm live again, and I'm going to check my phone because the last time it was stuttering, and I don't know if it's my new phone. Don't piss me off, technology, today, because I'm not in the mood. So let's see. So everything seems okay on here. Okay. So it's working now. There we go. How's that, Jay? How is it on your end? Eh? They're trying to get on? So if you're here watching, let me know. Is this still lagging? Because it was lagging, and it was glitchy, and it was a little bit behind, so I had to reboot my live. So let me know if this is still doing that. Oh. Doing good now? Alright. Things have been glitchy, man, with my technology lately. Quite a bit. So I'm getting really annoyed with technology. I really don't like it when it happens. So when that happens, I tend to stay away from my technology, and already, first thing this morning, glitching on my YouTube live. So right now I'm cooking turkey, ground turkey for Bella. Jay, can you turn it down, please? I could hear myself talking. Okay. So, yeah, I'm making ground beef. Ground turkey for Bella with some veggies. I'm changing it up because, well, she gets bored with her food. And right now the ground pork and all that was really expensive. So I just grabbed this shit. I'll show you in a minute. Just my hands are very busy right now. Trying to get this out of this tube. Like, it's funny how you get these tubes of meat, but I don't like, when they're like, I don't like the texture of it. And I hate trying to get them out of the tubes. You waste a lot. A lot of it stays on the packaging. So. But anyways, let me wash my hands. All right. So four in the room. Welcome. Good morning. It's Monday morning here in Canada. Coast to coast is wake up time. 9:40 in the morning. And I'm cooking for the dog. I promised a few people that I'd come on today, so I wasn't really planning on it because I did a live yesterday for about almost 3 hours. So I wasn't really planning on coming on today, but I was like, oh, okay, they want me to come back, so here I am. So Douglas, you better be here because you wanted me to come back. So yeah, this is what the tubed turkey looks like. I don't like it. You know that pink meat that you get in the tube? I won't eat it, but my dog will, okay? So that's why I buy it. And plus it's cheap, $10.50 for 4 tubes, right? Hi, horsing around. How are you? Good morning. How are you this morning? What are you up to? So the same thing goes for the rules for yesterday, Jay. Remember I told you about the glass room and whatever? Okay. Don't feel obligated not to. So today I have to do this. I'm going to be making some chocolate chip scones later. Sherry sent me a recipe. She sent me some Bisquick. I got some chocolate chips. I got my whipped cream and all that so I can make this wonderful recipe. So I'll be doing that later. I'll make a video and that will probably be out to the public tomorrow or the next day. But it probably will be out for members only tonight. I'm also going in the bush later. I gotta go get some goldenrod before they all die out. Gotta do my sprays. I already got one batch going, but I want to make extras this year because I went through that last year quite a bit, and my mom wants some, and I want to give some to my sister, and so yeah, I'll be doing that. So I got a lot of running around to do and things to do around the house. I did my laundry last night. I do it usually on Mondays, but I'm like, I got things to do tomorrow. So I was doing laundry last night. Meh. Who wants to do laundry at night, right? So, usually I use frozen, but sometimes I'll use the canned stuff for Bella. So this is mixed vegetables. You get it at Dollarama. Okay, they're $1 a can. Cheapest place I could find it. And this one does not have onions in it. Usually when it's a mixed vegetable, they have onions in it, and you don't want to give onions to your dogs because it's toxic for your dog. So this one here has green beans, carrots, potatoes, cut green beans, green peas, corn, and yeah, so that's what it has in there. So she's got a different variety of veggies in there. She'll have that with a turkey. She'll be quite happy. Happy dog, happy dog. Oh, I better set my chat because sometimes the chat, all messages. Let me know if I missed some chatting, Jay, because sometimes the chat doesn't show that someone's commenting. Okay, good. Just waiting for Douglas and Sherry to pop on. There we go. So I woke up this morning and I went on the deck to let Bella out, and there was a toad at my door. A toad. Now here's the thing, me and Sherry, we talk every night, and Sherry has a toad at her door every night that's been showing up. And we're laughing about it because we're reading a book right now, and there's witchcraft in it, right? And we're like, oh, it's such a coincidence, right? This morning I go outside and there's a toad at my door too. Wow. So, it's a sign for something, so I asked the toad. Hi, Okies, how are you? So, I asked the toad that was at my door today, what's the message you're trying to tell me? I said, give me a sign, right? And a truck went by and it said Mayflower. So I Googled Mayflower, and it says protection and boundaries and fertility. Right now, I need protection, right? Remember I was telling you yesterday everything's glitching? I need the protection, and I'm setting my boundaries on something right now. So, ironically, that toad was here, as a sign. Because Sherry has a toad at her house, and she's in Georgia, I'm in Canada, and we both have a toad at her door. And ironically, we're reading the same book, it's just so ironic, it just blew my mind. But I followed the sign, and the sign gave me the answer. I'm making ground turkey. So he told you so, told you so. That's funny. Told you so. Oof. Like, look at the water in here, guys. This is ridiculous. This is turkey. Okay? This is turkey. Look at the water in there. Look at that. Tell me they're not selling you a bunch of water and a little bit of meat. Turkey shouldn't have that much water in it, and it shouldn't have fat in it as much like that. Did I name the troll? You mean the toad? No, I didn't name him. He came to give me a message. Okay? Because I'm Wiccan, I believe in a lot of things, and he came to give me a message. So I asked him what was the message. I said, please give me a sign. I said the next vehicle passing by. A truck passed by and said wildflower. No, not wild, Mayflower on the side of it. You look up Mayflower and it means boundaries. Protection from boundaries. Protection and boundaries. So I'm like, I need the protection right now because something's attacking me. And I need boundaries because I'm using my boundaries right now on someone. So, yeah. Yeah. So it was a sign, and now I have to find out from Sherry what her sign is because she's seeing the same thing. The toad's showing up at her door. It's been happening for, I think, about 2 weeks now. And she sends me a picture every day. Yeah, it's all water. But I buy it because it's the cheapest thing I could buy for Bella. Like, I can't buy $7, $8 packs and it'll last 2 meals or 1 meal. That would be like almost $50 to $60 a week, just for Bella's food. So right now I've always bought the chicken or the pork or the turkey like this. But now it's like ridiculous. It's all water. Like, I'll put it all aside to one side and I'll show you guys how much water is in this, okay? And I think I'm gonna send the company a fucking message and say, what kind of shit is this? Like, what kind of horse shit is that? That's all water in a turkey. Ground turkey, guys. That's just 2 rolls of ground turkey. You're getting... Look, I can't believe this. It's unreal. So I have to wait till that dissipates. That, like, boils out. You always get 16 ounce of lasagna noodles. Get some home store with lasagna noodles. Same size box, same brand. And 12 ounce, same 16 ounce. How ridiculous. Right? They're jipping you every way possible. Every way possible. And sometimes they'll put the things in the package and then they'll weigh it. So you're paying for the packaging. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Like, this used to fill my frying pan so high that I had a hard time just mixing it. I'm astonished. I'm astonished. Does that sound right? I'm astonished. I'm stunned. There we go. I use these words sometimes and I don't put them in the right, place. I mean, do not come between me and lasagna. Right? Don't fuck with my lasagna. I'm glad the cheese is not going down. Like, right now it's still at 400 grams. They start messing with my freaking blocks of cheese, I'm going to lose some. I'm going to lose my shit. Sometimes I even think I should become friends with a bunch of Amish. Get cheese from them, get milk from them, get the meats from them, and maybe trade with them. Like, maybe I could make them a meal or something, or maybe I could like still pay them and everything else, but But a lot of the Amish are close-knit families and they don't really, talk to the English. I have a calming photo I'm posting on the pumpkin I harvested this morning in a community post. Ooh. I like your sunset pictures. Those are so pretty. Like, when you wake up in the morning, you take a picture of outside, or good morning, and it's really peaceful outside. I love that. I love that. See me, I go outside, it's like, oh, it's peaceful, then freaking transport. Really? Seriously? Transports? And it's getting worse now because they're going to be building a casino in the next town over. And this is the longest stretch highway. So a lot more traffic will be coming through. I debated about selling this house or renting it out and just getting a smaller house somewhere closer in the bush. Like, in this community, but more in the bush kind of thing. Like, have a long driveway. Amish are cool. They are. Did you deer? Did you deer? Or did you hear? Oh, I seen a deer this morning. That little... I seen your video. The wildlife. I'm like, oh my god. See, I don't see that unless I'm in the bush. They don't really do that here. If they do, they'll get killed by the highway. You're in Oklahoma, eh? Okies? I was looking at my ancestry today, and my grandmother was from, my great-grandmother was from Minnesota. So she came from the States, and I was looking where she was from the States, because, well, you never know. I could be related to some of yous or something. I never really knew my grandmother, and there was no talk about her really coming from there. I just, I wanted to look into it. I was like, interesting. Minnesota. Yeah, and they started me at me. It's a 4-point that's been hanging around. Yeah, they startled me. It's a 4-point. Yeah, I seen it like, oh, look, right there, right there. You're all excited in that video. Do you get that often there, Okies? and you caught it on camera, you're like, yes, right? It's when you catch things like that on camera, it's like, yes, good footage. So I'm going to show you. Oh, let me just move this camera around here. I got my new phone, so it's a lot brighter, isn't it, guys? Like a lot. How's the quality, Jay? Do you find it's good? My roof needs to be. Don't mind my ceiling, guys. Don't judge. Don't judge. We bought the house like that. It's just a stain. It's not water damage. It's just a stain. But we gotta paint it still. We're just fucking lazy. We don't like painting. So that's still. I gotta do the volcano. Try to make that boil off. Yeah, we are in no hunt zone, so we have many. Quality is good. Good, good. This is the new phone I just got from Jay. Thank you, Jay, my love, for the new phone. He's always my supporter. He's always the one that buys me my phone. I have a good man. He supports my YouTube. He supports his wife. What can I say? I'm a spoiled baby. I'm a spoiled girl. I didn't really have a choice. Most of my cameras, well, Jay's camera, he has one that I was using, but the screen's all cracked because it shattered. So he has a sticker over it, but when you touch it, it's all like, yeah, I don't like the texture, right? It's like, oh, God. Ooh. What's the weather in Oklahoma? You know what the weather is here today, guys? Today, right now, it's 80. It's 80 right now, but we're supposed to get. Where's the 37? Yeah, we're gonna get up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit today, again, and it still hasn't. It still hasn't rained. They say rain, and it still hasn't rained. They've been saying that for many days. Eventually, it's gonna get it. They're gonna get it right. But they don't know a hole from the ground. Like, like, they're dumb. They are dumb. Yeah, it's going to rain today, but there's pure blue clouds. Not blue clouds. Pure blue skies, Is Sherry at work? No, I don't know where Sherry is this morning. She might be with the kids. She might be with Carmen. She might be sleeping, too. Or wait, did she say something about grocery shopping today, I think? I think she was going grocery shopping today. Texted her earlier, sent her the picture of the toad anyways. That's going to blow her mind, for sure. I can't believe that toad showed up. That is a sign and a half. Especially to me. Like, the closest water is, there's a house in the back, you go past that, and then you go past the tracks, and then there's some water there. Why this toad came into my yard and up my ramp, I have no idea. It was just to give me that message. Mayflower. That I have protection, and I'm setting boundaries. And it said fertility too, so don't tell me I'm pregnant. I'm too old to get pregnant right now. I'm not menopausal yet. I could say I'm starting premenopause, but still potential of getting pregnant. So don't say that. You know what I mean? It said fertility. I'm like, no, please, no, not right now. It would be my first biological kid, but Jay's getting up there in age. I'm 47. I don't want a kid at 47. Hasn't happened all my life, so it has to be the boundary thing, the protection thing. Cleaning solution. Okay, sounds good, Missy. Hope you're having a good day. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Now I'm gonna put some of those vegetables. I keep a little bit on the side because sometimes I'll just add it to my soup or something if I have something that I'm you know, requiring a little veg. Just to say we have a little bit. Well, I guess this one's going to be really... she'll have like a gravy to go with this. Like, I don't add the beef broth or chicken broth to this because it's very salty, and that's not really good for dogs. And it's got all kinds of other stuff in it that's not good for dogs, so I try to keep it as close to just being fresh meat, fresh veg, or canned veg. Whew. I gotta go in the bush today, guys, too. I don't want to. It's going to be hot. But I have to go get that goldenrod before they fry, man. If I go without my spray this year, it's not going to be good. I need lots of that stuff. Putting some rosemary. Hope you're all having your coffee this morning. That coffee, that Screech coffee that Sherry sent me, it's divine. And I put that chocolate almond milk in it. Delicious. Ooh, delicious. Did we have any unwanted visitors on here yet, Jay? Did we have some unwanted visitors on here yet? Okay, good. Sometimes I look away, right? Hi, Claire. How are you? Hey, Claire, you want to hear a story? Me and Sherry, okay, we talk on a regular basis. So every night when we talk, right, there's a toad that shows up at her door. It's been showing up for a while now, maybe a week, maybe two. Comes at her door every night, and she takes a picture and she sends it to me. I said, that's a sign for something, right? This morning, I got up, I went to the door to bring Bella out, and what was at my door? A toad. A freaking toad. So I was like, okay, this is a sign. So I asked the toad, I said, Toad, this is a sign for something, because we're both seeing this, right? I said, what are you trying to tell me? What is the message, right? I said, give me the message via a vehicle going by, right? So all of a sudden, this big truck goes by, like a transport, and it says Mayflower. So I Google Mayflower. And it says protection, fertility, and setting boundaries. Right now I need protection from whatever's attacking me because my technology is going glitchy and everything else. So there's something attacking me. So I need that protection. Okay? And then fertility, I'm not sure what that's about. Don't fucking tell me I'm pregnant because I'll be fucking freaking out. Next up, it's boundaries. Right now I'm setting boundaries with someone. Okay, that is in the process. This is going on right now. I'm setting boundaries. So I went back and I said, hey, I know what it means. It means Mayflower, and this is what it means. And I was talking to the toad, right? Because I talk to my animals. And all of a sudden, she bounced away and went to the green and back at the green box and hid herself. She wasn't moving any other time. I was talking to her and everything else. She wasn't moving until I told her that. I said, okay, I got the message. It's Mayflower. I looked it up. I know what it means. So she took off. She went back at the green box. I'm like, I gotta tell Sherry this because it's so ironic that we're both having toads at our door. And we're reading that book right now, which is about a woman that inherits a magical bakery and finds out that she's from a bunch of historical, like a community of witches from white magic and stuff. They like cooking and baking magic and animal magic and stuff, right? So I was like, it's ironic. So it comes in threes. So we've seen a toad. She's seen a toad. Now we're going to see a toad somewhere else. I'm not sure where, but it's going to happen because I followed the signs, and let me tell you, it's on cue. The Mayflower meant protection, fertility, and boundaries. Setting boundaries. So yeah, that's pretty freaking cool, man. Pretty freaking cool. And there's no water around here. There's not. It's far back. So why she came up my wooden ramp and just sat on my door, at my door in full sun. No idea. So I put a little bit of water on the deck so if she's hot, you know, like the toad and everything else. But you never know. Maybe she's like really looking for some water. But yeah, actually, let's go see if she's still out there. Let's do this. Let's go see if the toad is there. Oh, it's going to be hot. It's going to be disgusting. There it is. There it is. Okay, you ready to see my baby, my new little friend? Now, this is going to become a friend. I know it. Just like my chipmunks, my squirrels, and my blue jays. Hello. Hi. Do I have to name you to be my friend? Hi. I'm not going to touch you because you're a toad, but we could talk. Can we be friends? Hop if we could be friends. Why are you here? It's so hot up here. You're gonna fry. Go back home. I wish Sherry was here because I'd show her this and she's gonna have her mind blown. Come on, little guy. What can I call him? Let me just ponder that. I'll wait for the download for your name, okay? What are we gonna call you? Fred? Fred? Can we call you Fred? Right, said Fred. You look so sleepy. Oh, you like that name? Okay, good. Okay, Fred. That's your name. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone, Fred. Well, I named it, so it's my friend now. That toad will be part of the videos because that toad will stick around now. Every time I name something, they become friends and they stay around. I don't even have to feed this one. There's plenty of the bits out there. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Got a new friend. Fred is his name, Jay. Fred. Right, said Fred. Or I should call it May. No, I said Fred. I already told him Fred. So he knows his name now. Some people might find it strange that I talk to animals or believe that I talk to animals. But believe me, if you watch my videos, guys, if you watch my pictures for Peanuts, he'd be like, yeah, she actually does talk to animals, and the animals actually listen. Hi, Trey. How are you? Thanks for watching. Oh, thank you for subbing, and thank you for liking. I appreciate it. Welcome to my channel. And this is what the meal looks like today, guys, for Bella. I'll be making some chocolate chip scones later for me and Jay. But that'll be later today, and the video will probably be out tomorrow. You ever sex on live stream? Hey! You ever sex on live stream, this guy says. You know what you could do with that, eh? Don't ask stupid questions. Hey, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. How about this? You ask stupid questions, you go to the pits of hell. There we go. He's gone. No idea, but he's gone now. I blocked him. Terrifier? Yeah, I blocked him. I don't even like his name. It's in programming. It's in script or whatever. It's in bold and whatever. I don't even know how they do that anymore. But, yeah, he asked me if I had sex on live stream. It's like, no, you know, you're going to ask me that instead of saying, hi, how are you? And, like, getting to know me and then ask me maybe, you know. Maybe, but no, that's the first thing you say to me. Guess where you're going? Straight to the pits of hell. Where you can't get access to me ever again. I'm mean, eh? I'm so mean. Freak! I pushed the lid in and I forgot there was something in there, so now I have to find a little container for it. Yep, Things were really pathetic last week. Things were going to shit. This week is a new week. Things are going to be a lot better. Sherry! Sherry! Oh, you're at the... Oh, are you okay? The doctor's office? I got something to tell you about a toad. After you're done. Everything okay? That's fine, Trey. If you're listening, that's fine too. I said Sherry, and it got caught in my throat. Oh shit! I hope everything's okay. She's gone to the doctor's office. Maybe just check up or something. Yeah, I'm listening while I'm finishing my tunic for the costumes. Ooh, nice. What are you dressing up as? For Comic-Con. We just had one here. I didn't go to it. There's too many people in there. You know? And, yeah. I didn't go. Dustin Hoffman, Captain J. Cook. Oh, cool. So you're like a pirate, right? Captain James Hook. It's for Bella. That sure is. Like I said, she eats like a queen, right? Like some people are appalled that I don't give my dog like macaroni and cheese or pizza or things that I don't really eat, like that I eat, like shepherd's pie. I'm gonna give her things that she could eat as a dog. She's not human. She can't eat everything that we humans eat. She can. She can, but it's not good for her, right? So I give her the stuff that's good for her dog. But some people don't understand that. They're like, "Oh, I give my dog this." Well, that's what you do with your dog, but guess what? My dog's perfectly healthy, doing what I'm doing, so I'm going to keep doing that. Jay's being the monitor. Yes, he is. But I still like to kick people out, you know, if they get out of hand. So do you sew then, Trey? Like, do you sew, or is that a thing for you? Hot. Hot in this corner. I want to do my cooking as fast as possible this morning. Oh, I have to turn on my stove today because I got to do that scone. I promised Sherry that I would do it. And I want to make a video for you all, so I'll do it because it's going to be a heat wave also all this week anyway, so. Yeah, so this should make quite a bit for this week, because I put out 2 rolls of turkey. But like I said, I'm very disappointed in the amount of water that was in there. So any plans for this week, guys? Summer's almost over. Fall's around the corner. I love summer, guys. I really do. This summer went by so fast. I felt like I didn't do anything. I know I did accomplish a few things, but I felt like I didn't accomplish all the things that I had planned throughout the winter to do this summer. And so there's a little bit of leeway here till September, because when September hits, to me, you know, first day of school, Jake goes back to work too, and it's like, to me, that's fall. Okay, that's September to me is fall. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking I could pack in some things that I didn't do in the next couple weeks. So I still feel like going camping, but I'm with this temperature, it's impossible. You can't live in a tent. You can't do that. You can't have a fire and like enjoy your fire when it's hot. Like it's so hot right now. We sit on the deck. If you sit on the deck at night, there's no mosquitoes. It's too hot, too humid. They don't like it. So, excuse me. So I don't know. I might do some camping in the back with my tent there because it's still sitting out there. So maybe I'll do that near the end of August, or if it cools down a little bit. But to actually go camping, make fire, cook on the fire, and all that, I don't think I will be doing that this year. Too old. Not too old. I'm older now. Jay's older now, and Jay's body's not as limber as it used to be, you know, and he's got a lot of pain, so it's not really fun for him to camp. It was fun when we had the cabin, but not no more. Mind you, he'd love to. He still watches camping videos all the time. Hi, Andrew. How are you? Is what a good sign? Jay being my... The toad? Yeah, it's a good sign. Some people will say no. Some people think it's a bad luck. I don't think it is. I don't think any animal is bad luck. Same thing with the raven. People think that the raven and the crows are bad luck and all that. To me, they're protectors and messengers. So I don't believe that. Same thing with the black cat. That's good luck as well. And they're there as, you know, there's so many things that people believe that bad luck this, bad luck that. But yeah, the toad I don't believe it is. I don't feel a bad omen from a toad. Even a raven. If you actually look at a raven, they're freaking beautiful. Same thing with a crow. They're freaking beautiful. You know, people just badmouth it. Come up with these stories. I would never give it a kiss. Story. Well, from what I hear, if you play with a toad, you get warts, right? Because they got that though. I don't know if that's true or not. I have to really look that up. And I don't want to risk getting warts and stuff. I know if you lick a toad, you get high. And I don't want to lick a toad either, because they're poisonous, right? If you lick them, it's a poison. No, he's just there for me to talk to and try to get the message. Figure out what the hell the message is that he's trying to bring to me. And I already found out what the message was. It was Mayflower, and that was the representation of... Ooh. I should also find out if Sherry's favorite flower is Mayflower. If that is, that's a freaking big ironic thing. Like, it's too ironic that both me and Sherry, she lives in Georgia, I live in Canada, have a toad that visited us at our door. You know, and we're both talking right now. She shows me pictures every night, and we've been like, I found it funny, and then shit was happening last week, and then today I felt was a brand new start. So when I opened that door, there was a toad. I got my protection, I got my boundaries. So it's exactly what I'm going through right now. Because definitely something is trying to come through. And I'm not too sure what it was, but maybe it was preparing me for what happened during the weekend. I can't really get into it on here. I don't want to get into it. There's some things I don't share on YouTube. But, yeah. Bella, you want to try? Bella, taste test time, honey bun. You want taste test time? Taste test time. Bella, taste test time. She's just looking at me. Why are you just looking at me from the corner? Mama's being real. Mama's not joking. Sit down, honey. Sit down. Sit down. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to your friends? Sit down. Douglas is on. Missy's on. Here, try it. I want you to try the turkey. What's wrong? What's going on? Are you mad because I didn't let you out because the toad was there? Hi, Grandma. How are you? Now let's try turkey today. Turkey and veg. You let me know if it's good, okay? Because that's what you're having. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2. It's got 3 days worth. Plus whatever else I feed her. How is it? You better get some glasses, Jay, if you're going to be a monitor. Are you kidding? This room has very little trolls. I'll have to say that, okay? I don't have the problems that a lot of people do when it comes to trolls. And I could talk to you guys for hours, and I'll maybe get 1 or 2 trolls. That's it. And half the time, they're not that bad, you know? Like, Douglas, you know, I come on here, and how many times do we get trolls? Not very often, eh? Because they know I'm a ninja. I'll kick their asses. Are you done? You gonna say hi to everybody? Go sit down there. Say hi to Grandma. Sit here. Sit here. Say hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Douglas. Sit down there. Sit down. Sit down, Mama said. Sit down. Sit down. Say hi, Grandma. Hi, Douglas. Say hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. You don't get many trolls either, Grandma? See? And some other channels just get them like crazy. Like crazy, crazy. Sometimes I wonder if it's the people in the room. Like, they go in that room and they're bringing the trolls with them. You know? The trolls follow them. Who's that? You're going to say hi, Grandma. Hi, Douglas. Hi, everybody. No? She's tired today. You're tired, eh? You want to have a dodo? Go dodo on the couch. Go have a dodo on the couch. On your blanket. Okay? A little pettings. Little pettings for the Bella. Yeah? Mama make a video, okay? Mama gonna put your stuff away. And Mama make a video. Okay? You go play. Go play. Go play in the living room. Go see Papa. Where's Papa? Where's Papa in the computer room? Go. Go see Papa in the computer room where it's nice and cool. Go sit with Papa in the computer room. I wish it would hurry up and rain thunderstorm here for the next couple days. It's been so hot. I've been so tired. You know what? They've been saying that for over a week that it was going to rain. It never did yet. And hopefully it's going to rain because I am done with this. Pat it. Pat it. Pat it. No pet. Hi, Chris. How are you? Yeah, so these meals are done. Like I said, 3 days. So in another 3 days, you know I'm going to be on my live doing another recipe. Probably the same thing because it's turkey this week. That's turkey, and I have chicken liver. So yeah, chicken liver will be your next one. I'm good, Chris. How are you? What are you up to today? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I just was cooking for the dog. Her turkey and veg. She liked it. She just taste tested it. Now I'm just enjoying the Screech coffee. That Screech coffee that Sherry sent me on Amazon. See, in the States, it's a lot cheaper for you guys, okay? Here, I used to pay $16 for the Screech coffee and went up to $23.99 a bag. Okay? And this bag's only about this big. Like, really? Why does it have to be so goddamn expensive? In store, you can't find it in store either. You can't find a Screech in store. Feeling lonely? You got any good looking friends? Chris, I'm not a dating site. Where am I from, Pero? I'm from Canada. Yeah, if you want to date someone, go to plentyoffish.com. Plentyoffish.com. And if that's not kinky enough for you, go to fetlife.com. But honestly, I'm a married woman. I'm a homemaker. And my friends are pretty much all married. All married or gay. you know. Hi, Mama. You look stunning. Thank you. Toad came from Sherry's place in Georgia. You know what? It's not even the same color. It's this one's a little bit like a darker color. Hers is like a light gray, like a light beige, not beige. Yeah, like a ginger one, like a ginger toad. I call it the ginger toad. So it's like, what the fuck? Definitely a sign. And like I said, we're reading a book right now, and it's got some witchy stuff in it. So they don't talk about a toad, but they're talking about some animals and stuff like that, like the dog and the cat and the magical cat. So if a toad shows up in my story, I will be like, what the heck? Because it comes in threes, guys. So she's got a toad, I got a toad. Now, if my mom calls me and tells me there's a toad at her door, it's still going to be hot for the next 2 months here. I don't know about it in Canada. I might get colder quicker. I could see it being hot here in Canada. They're playing the what do you call it card? What's that weather thing, Jay? No, no. That they're always talking about going bad and everything. Climate change. See, my words just. It's a climate change thing, right? But have you noticed that they're saying it's climate change, but there's that light little smoke in the air that doesn't smell like smoke? You know what I'm saying? They're making climate change. Modification. I'm still going to be hot for the next 2 months. Oh, I read that. I don't know about in Canada, but I might get cooler quicker. You're getting me confused because I'm still going to be hot here for the next 2 months if I don't get cooling off to December. See, here it starts to cool down a little bit in September, October, but sometimes we have what we call an Indian summer, which makes it stretch a little bit longer. Because typically November, December, we start getting some snow. But I've seen it go where there was no snow until the day after Christmas, but that's very rare here. So, but I've seen the seasons just click, from August to September, click. Next thing you know, it's like all the leaves are gone in a week. Like, they're falling down in a week. It's like someone took the light and went, tuk. There we go, temperature change, season change. Tuk. So I don't know. They're playing with the weather, so they're modifying the weather so much we don't know anymore. Like even the Weather Network doesn't know anymore because they're playing with they're modifying the weather so much. They put too many chemicals in the air and they're fucking with nature. And here's the thing, you don't fuck with Mother Nature, okay? She's more powerful than all of us. So you fuck with nature, nature fights back. And it fights back with a vengeance. So all this time he's off, he's just sitting around relaxing, right? Not doing any exercise like me. She gets exercise. I make him do some stuff. He just can't do it for long periods of time. He can't stand for too long because it hurts his back. And it hurts his hips because he's got, is it hip dysplasia? And sometimes the sciatic nerve hurts, and all that stuff. So we actually really don't know his diagnosis because one says another, doctor says one thing, chiropractor says another, physiotherapist says another. So they're all saying different things. So we technically don't even know what's wrong with him. We just know he has pain and they tried to fix it. The chiropractor's trying to fix it. And to me, well, it's not doing any better. I think the only thing that's really fixing it is me and Jay. I do certain stretches with him and we use certain things on his hips and stuff. And he's good for a couple days where he's able to walk. It's not as painful and it's a little bit looser. But yeah, even the chiropractor, like, he'll go to the chiropractor, but he's still sore. and he's not seeing much difference, and he's been doing it for almost a year or over a year now. So it's like, it works on his headaches, mind you. It's good for his headaches. We do his neck and everything else because now he doesn't get as many migraines and headaches, which is very good. But when it comes to his hip and stuff, I find that when I do my stretches, I do the stretches on him, and I move his legs around and everything else, and I put the creams on and the sprays on and stuff like that. He's looser, like his legs are looser, his hips are looser and able to, not as tight. So he's able to run around, not run around, but walk around a lot better, stand a lot longer, and not be as painful as before. The profile pic, by the way, is the costume I'm wearing for the con in September. Almost forgot to let you know. Oh, see, I can't look at it. I can't open it until I get off the live. But you're subscribed now, eh? So if you're a... like, do you have a channel, Trey? And do you have a public membership? Because if you have a public membership, I could view your profile. I could see that you added me. But if you don't, I won't see your profile. I won't know you added me unless you make a comment on something, blah, 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 right? Okay, well, I'll check afterwards because it will tell me that you subscribed if you have a public profile. Like, I'll see the count will go up. But if you don't have a public profile and you're on private, I won't see that you subbed. Like, I won't be able to look at your profile. Or comment on my last video or on this video. Make a comment saying, hey, check out my costume. So I'll check it out. Jay, you're awful. Cry quiet. And are you doing reading? You're awfully quiet. He's probably gaming right now and moderating. Right, Jay? Jay, are you moderating and playing your game?
I'm moderating and reading another article.
Ah, see, he's reading an article right now. And he's moderating. Yeah, please do, Trey. I'm curious as to what your costume looks like. I find that interesting. Like, you know, people that can make costumes and stuff. I love that. My mom was like that. She used to make costumes when we were kids. She was really good at it. Like costume for Halloween. You know, she was good at doing that. Me, I learned sewing in high school, but I never got into it. I have a perfectly good sewing machine, brand spanking new, sitting in the closet. Never used it. It's not really something I'm interested in doing myself, but I like seeing what other people create. Me, it's the little boba thing. Boba pin thing there that you put on there and you try to... Ah! I hate that shit. Oh, you're leaving, Missy? Okay, thanks for coming in, Missy. Have a great day. Happy Monday. You just keep it in the refrigerator. The food, I freeze them. I'll keep 2 for today. Then the rest I'll just put in my freezer and I just take them out, zap them for 50 seconds, and there we go. Nice and ready. Because sometimes I'll have a variety of different ones. I'll have like chicken, and sometimes I'll have like chicken hearts, and so I should have different ones. Or I totally ran out this morning. This there's like the one I had this morning. That's it. So I had no choice. I had to make it today. Try. We know they know this is an alien channel. Well, these people, you know, we won't fuck with them because you know they're our friends. But people that come in and act stupid, yeah, then we start acting stupid alien. Don't want to confuse your friends. Sup, Jay? Just putting some food away. Just made a meal for my dog. Made her meals for 3 days. And now I'm just chilling, chatting it up. Hi, cutie pie. Roof, roof. Turkey. Ground turkey with veg. I made it for my dog. She eats human grade food. She doesn't eat dog food from a can. Well, can't say that. She does have dog food from a can. But I try to get the stuff that's just dog, like the good stuff that's human grade kind of thing. But other than that, I usually make her meals. And that's what I'm making right now. Just making little packs of it. Put it in the freezer. No, she's not really fussy. She's spoiled. I've been feeding her human grade food since she was a baby. I give her meats. I give her veg. I don't give her like pastas and pizzas and stuff like that. None of that stuff. But I give her stuff that I could eat, that she could eat, that's good for a dog. You know? Lots of meats, organ meats, vegetables. She loves lettuce. She gets lettuce too. She thinks it's a treat. She goes to town on that. She's not much of a fruit person though. She does a fruit dog. She doesn't really like fruits. She'll eat blueberries, but only in her food. She won't eat strawberries. She won't touch raspberries anymore. She won't touch melon. She will put her nose down at a freaking banana. She hates banana. She used to love it when she was little, with peanut butter on it. Now she won't even look at it. I commented on the reset video you posted in case you can't find the pic. Okay, perfect, Trey. I will definitely look at that when I'm done. I can't really log out of the her and go and check other things because it stops my live. Well, when she was a little baby, when we went raspberry picking, she was going nuts on the raspberries. Oh, she loved it. Now, we went raspberry picking the other day. She didn't touch it. She will not eat one of them. And we have a raspberry bush in the back, and she won't touch it either. The only one she's curious about is choke cherries, and I gotta keep her away from choke cherries because choke cherries have arsenic in it for a dog. It's the season side are arsenic, so just one or two of them could actually make her really sick and kill her. A lot of people don't know that. Same thing with cherries. Keep that away from your dog. Yeah, not too much fruit. I wouldn't give her too much fruit, but there's nothing she likes, so it's okay. I'll give her the blueberries once in a while because it's good for her. It's got the great vitamins for her, but it has to be in her food because she won't eat it any other way. But other than that, yeah, I'm good just giving her meat and veg. Hi, how are you, Mel? Just made some turkey and veg for Bella. She had her little taste test. She's quite content. Just gonna put them in the freezer now. All right, there we go. Yeehaw! Another meal down. A million more to go. Chewy and Beard like blueberries. Do they eat them fresh? Or do you have to put it in her food, Mel? I have to put hers in her food. She won't touch it. She'll put it in her mouth and she'll drop it on the ground and just look at it. She doesn't want to touch it. Put it in her food, she'll eat it no problem. Yeah, but when you go to those dating sites, you got to give out your email and location. And, well, yeah. That's what you do. You want to get someone close to your house, right? You don't want someone bumfuck nowhere to date. Apple seeds anyways. Yeah, even apple seeds, yeah, are very dangerous for dogs. Bella is lucky. Graybeard and Chewy currently have liver, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and a small amount of grains. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. See, that's a good thing. They love liver, eh? She loves liver too. Ah! I guess the container wasn't closed because it just dripped all the freaking veg juice all over myself. Ew. Freak's sakes, I just took a shower. Now I'm a dirty girl. See, the thing is, what the hell was I talking about before I got distracted by vegetable juice on my leg? Yuck. Oh yeah, liver. Bella loves her liver. I have some chicken liver there this week that I bought, so that's her next thing I'm going to be cooking. I put a little bit of oatmeal as a filler sometimes, and that also helps, make her feel a little full. Same thing with the rice. That's more for her bowels, but then I hear that if you give too much rice, it ferments in their stomachs. But I'm like, how can it ferment in their stomachs when basically what they eat just goes right through them? Really, doesn't last long in their system. Their system's a lot faster than ours to process things. I think we're the ones that should be having rice fermented, not us, because it takes so long to go through our system. They will eat blueberries as a standalone. I usually break them in half first. Really? Bella will not do that. I don't know why. Same thing with raspberries. She loved raspberries last year. She was like, we went raspberry picking and she was going nuts, like going in the bush and like pulling them off the leaf and everything, like, pulling them out of the bush. This year, she didn't even want to fucking do anything with that. We have one in the back she hasn't touched. The one in the bush she wouldn't touch. And I tried to give her some in my hand even. Nope, don't want it, Mom. But give her lettuce. Watch. Watch this. This dog loves lettuce. It's her favorite snack and she thinks it's a snack. She thinks it's a treat. She runs away with it. Hey, Bella! Mama got some lettuce. Bella, you want some lettuce? Bella, Mama got lettuce. Is she sleeping? Bella, want lettuce? Look. Oh, look at that. Yeah, she's taking off, see? She's going to go eat it on her bed because she eats treats. Oh, they're just going to eat it right there. You like it? Of course you do. That's your favorite. Come here. Want some more? Want some more? Quinoa. I never thought of giving her quinoa. I have a big jar of it. I should. Here. Can you show people the crunchies? Is it the crunchies? You like the crunchies? The crunchiness? No? I'm going to put you one more piece on the ground here. And you'll eat lunch at 12 o'clock. Okay? Sounds good? Sounds good. Alright. There's another piece here for you if you want it. We switch up the grain. Sometimes rice, sometimes quinoa, sometimes pasta. Pasta I don't give her. But I do give her the rice. But quinoa, I never thought of that. I'm going to try doing that. And then sometimes instead of greens, we will use potatoes. We'll use potatoes too. But even the potatoes, she's like, eh. Sometimes she'll actually pick it out. Like, pick around it. Even sweet potatoes. You think she'd like sweet potatoes? She doesn't. I used to make sweet potato, like, little rounds. And I used to give it to her as a treat. Now she doesn't want that. It's like dog. Hey, Bella. You think dog? Oh, that's good, eh? That's your favorite? You don't want to be on camera? You want to enjoy it in the corner. Okay. But that's my Bella B, of course. And by next week, she won't eat it anymore. I'm back. Took a pumpkin to our elementary school for decoration. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a nice thing. Get them all hyped up for the fall there, eh? Chewy loves spaghetti with meat sauce. Less on spaghetti and more on the meat sauce. Graybeard, not so much. She's really, really bad eater. Really, eh? My mom wants me to give her spaghetti and macaroni and cheese. I'm like, Mom, no. No. I'm trying to keep her on a meat and veg diet. Once in a while for starch, like I said, it's like the rice and whatever. But my mom will feed the dog everything she eats. And it's like, you can't do that, Mom. I'll give her wieners. I said, wieners have onion powder in it. It's hard to find wieners that don't have onion powder. Even chicken wieners have onion powder. And onions are bad for the dog, right? So I'm really... anything that has onions, anything like that, or even garlic, I'm kind of iffy about garlic because they say it's good, but then sometimes they say it's bad. So I'm like, then how about I just keep it away? Chewy's an excellent eater. Is that why you call him Chewy? Because he chews on everything? Oh, look at my hair. There, that's better. It's going to be hot here today, Mel. We're going to have 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's going to be like 40 degrees Celsius today. And it's been like this all week. No rain. We haven't had rain. I don't remember the last time we had rain. I even closed up my tent one day because I'm like, it's going to rain. And yeah, it's been sealed tight for a long time now. Since I was in it, really. I want to go lay in my tent and just ground myself a little bit, you know? Don't plan on really do some camping, like I was saying earlier. You have to make a fire to cook, and it's this hot temperature, right? I love fires when I'm camping. If I'm camping, I have to have fires. Well, this temperature is too hot. Can't sleep in a tent in this temperature. Can't bring the air conditioner with you. So, tenting in the backyard this year is what I'm doing, and even that I can't do because it's too hot. You know, I have an appreciation for people that are living in tents. Like when I was in the tent the last time, it was cold. It was freaking cold. I was shaking and freezing at night, and the heat during the day is really hot. I'm like, the people that live on the streets right now that are living in tents. Oh my god, like I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. Like that is survival because it's hot, and at night it's cold. And some people live in tents in the wintertime. I'm like, how do you do it? I had 3 blankets on me and I was still cold. And I had blankets underneath me and I was still cold. And it's a cold that goes through your whole entire body, right? Yes, I watered everything before 8 a.m. Nova Scotia has closed all provincial trails and Crown land with 25-kilometer fine. Oh! You're stuck with that fine? That is the stupidest thing the government is doing right now. Like, that, when I heard that, I was so livid. So livid because, one, they don't own that land. It's Crown land, isn't it? So, it's private property. Not private, public property. Everything is tinder really here, and the risk of inadvertent fire is really high. It's always been. Every summer, everywhere. They're stopping you from going in the forest. $25,000 fine. Exactly. They're stopping from people from going hiking. Not everybody's going to do a fire when you're going hiking. You know what I mean? You're just going in the bush to walk around, maybe forage some medicine, and maybe forage some fruits, berries, you know? I'm not going to say anything more, but it's a start of control. They start with that, and then they start with a lot more things that are going to happen. If they control you from going in the forest now, that's bullshit. Oh, don't get me started, girl. It's to prevent accidental fires. That's what they're telling you. That's what they're telling you. But there's always been accidental fires, but most of the accidental fires were caused by thunderstrikes. And a lot of the accidental fires were not accidental. They were man-made, controlled fires that went out of hand and they never told anybody. And plus, it's always happened. All our lives, there has been fires, right? All our lives. They are just trying to gain control of something and closing access, trying to keep you at home. It's the start of something. Just remember I told you this, okay, Mel? I know that, like, in the future, you're going to see within the next year or so, there's going to be more things that they're going to ban us from. And next thing you know, you're going to have to pay a fine or a fee to go for a walk in the park or a walk in the bush. Or, you know, like they charge us for hunting. They charge us for everything. So next is they're going to charge us for going in the bush. Oh, you got to get the hiker's fee. You got to get a license to hike. It's a money grab. For example, if someone dropped their sunglasses and the sun shining through the lens, like a magnifying glass, causes sparks. Man, they're putting paranoia on people, aren't they? It's climate lockdown. It's the start of climate lockdown. That's the what I was trying to say, Jay, but I didn't want to say it. Just keep your eyes open, okay? And just you might wanna, just remember I told you that's what's gonna happen. It's dry everywhere. It's dry everywhere. And it's been like this every single year. Same here, it's dry everywhere. I was in the bush last week. I went in the bush last week and it's pretty dry. But it's like this every single year. And there's fires every single year. But now they're trying to make it sound like it's worse when it's not. I could give you an example. A couple years back, they said there was a fire in Nippawasi. Okay, this is close to my house. And they said there was a big fire. I've never seen any smoke. And it was just took out some hectares of freaking land. Me and Jay went about a month later. Nothing was burnt. Nothing was on fire. It was bullshit. And it was on the news. It was all over the radio. And that area is an area that me and Jay go foraging for stuff, you know. Even to this day, there's nothing burnt. And we go deep in the bush. There's nothing burnt. So sometimes that was a lie that we caught them in. We caught them in a lie with the storm last year too for winter. We went the next day and there was no snow on the side of the road. None. Meanwhile, this snow closed the highway because it was so horrific and there was so much snow that it was piled up high. We went the next day for a ride. There was this much snow on the side of the highway. Okay, just a dusting of snow. Like it never happened. The next day. So it just goes to show. Sometimes they lie. And people don't really go there because they don't want to see the fires. They don't want to be involved with the fires. They're scared, right? A lot of times it's a fucking bullshit lie. And I took a video of that storm. Okay, that they were saying. There was a storm the night before, but it wasn't bad where I was living. I'm like, but they're saying the highway on this part of the town was closed. And I'm just like, no, it's not. I'm on the fucking highway. And then I went down to the butcher's the next day, all the way to the butcher's, which is a longer stretch, and there was no snow. None. So I'm like, there was just a dusting of snow. Like, it was pure bullshit. The climate is changing, but it's man-made. It's man-made. They're doing shit to our climate. And a lot of it is lies. A lot of what you see on TV is AI generated. A lot of the things you see on TV are videos from many years ago that they put back on the thing saying, oh, there's a big fire. But it's a clip from 4 years ago that everybody forgot about. Or some other bush somewhere else, you know? You gotta really watch because with AI now, it's gonna get worse. You won't know truth from reality. I'm sorry I had to jump on late. I had forgot to mention that I had to go to mammogram and bone density test today. Oh, it's okay, Sherry. As long as you're okay. I was worried. I was like, oh, why she had doctors? 2 years ago, there was a massive fire just outside Halifax. So many houses lost. Sometimes it does happen. That is true. That some things do happen, but a lot of the things they do are scare tactics, like Jay says. And a lot of the things they do on there is bullshit. Right now, they're trying to scare people to stay the fuck out of the bush. And they're even incriminating you. Not incriminating you. They're threatening you a $25,000 fine to stay out of the bush. There's a reason for that. It's not the fires. It's not the fires. Because fires happen no matter what. They're going to fire. Fires happen because of lightning most of the time. Fires happen because of controlled fires that they do down there, and it gets out of hand. They don't want someone to know that they fucked up. But I'm not mad at you, Mel. If it sounds like I'm bitching, I'm just very angry at what the world is doing right now to the people. The government especially. It's control. It's control. They want to control us. They want us to go home, stay home, go to work, go home, stay home, go to work, go to the mall, go to the grocery store, go to the restaurants, go home, stay home, spend, go home, stay to work. That's what they want us to do. And they don't want you in the bush. They don't want you getting your medicines in the bush. They don't want you to go get some fresh fruit in the bush, like your berries, your blueberries, your raspberries, your strawberries, all those things. You know, they don't want you to get the medicinal things that could heal you from many things that, you know, the FDA say they could cure you from. You could actually find in the bush. Okay. I'm a little bit, whoo, you know. But that pissed me off when I heard that. I'm like, they are charging people $25,000 if they want to go hiking? Wow, that's bullshit, because they don't own, the government doesn't own us. That's the thing. We own them. They work for us, but people forget this. You know? They're implementing rules right now where we're the ones that own the fucking, we're sovereign. We're all sovereign, but people forgot that. Because they put up these little fucking laws, all this stuff. You know, if people looked into things and people knew the truth, man, there'd be a lot of chaos. There'd be a civil war. The government would be overthrown. But I can't talk about it on here because if I talk too much, I might get banned. Because, you know, they want to hush us in Canada. They hush Canada of a lot of things. They hide a lot of things. They implement a lot of things. That's stupid. That's really stupid. Like, why do we have to pay for a hunting license? Who says we have to pay to go hunting? You know? It makes no sense. Natives could do it for free. Why can't we? I have nothing against natives. I'm a native. But, you know what I mean? Like, you could go in the bush and you could go get a partridge and bring it to your family and you could feed your family. But they don't want that. They don't want that. They want you to pay a fee to go hunting. It's stupid. It's stupid. Now they're going to say this, and next thing you know, they're going to say, we're going to charge a fee for you to go hiking, to go foraging, which is free land. It's ours. It's ours. Canada is ours. Okay? It's ours to explore. It's ours to do what we want. You know, we should all be able to go out there and do what we want. Not everything we want, but, you know, like, go out there and go in the bush. Well, no matter what, I like to be prepared. To me, that means groceries, supplies at some point. I like to have an alternative power source, solar and wind. I don't blame you. I want that too. Like, I'm prepared too. I try to get prepared. I'm prepared food-wise. That I'm prepared for. I don't have solar, but I have solar lights. Like, I don't have a solar system, but I have solar lights. I have some solar battery chargers. I have, you know, certain solar things, solar fans. So yeah, I'm getting there slowly. And as for the wind thing, that's the thing I'm scared of, the solar and the wind, they can control. You know, eventually they can control that. Because they're already starting to control a lot of things. Like, it's not raining anymore, but have you seen that in the last month or so, it's been nothing but smoke in the air, but it doesn't smell like smoke? There's been this white mist in the air, and it's been blocking the sun. And why hasn't it, if it's been blocking the sun and it's been misty and it's been cloudy for almost 2-3 weeks now, how come it's not raining? When it's cloudy, it should rain, right? And yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. It's modified. Moving off the grid, I would love to live off the grid. Our house is really tiny. I keep thinking about how easy it could be to set something in place. Yeah, exactly. Your house is tiny, and if you have the property even, you could add whatever you want, like an extra shed with the solar batteries in it, you know, or you can make a windmill. Who the frick is texting me now? I'm not answering my texts right now because I'm on a live. Solar would be ideal. Solar would be ideal. One of my cousins has his house totally ready for everything. He's got solar. He's got his own greenhouse. He grows his own food. He's got his own water system. Big barrels of water, and he does his laundry with it, flushes his toilets and everything. He's got this tower with barrels on it. He made that, and this man is in his 70s, okay? And you should see his house. He calls it Area 52 because it's ready. It's ready, man. If something happens, shit hits the fan, he tells people all the time what to do, right? And he goes, if shit hits the fan and you're not ready, don't fucking come crying to me because I told you. I fucking told you. And the man's a genius. Like, you should see his house. It's beautiful. Beautiful. He's ready. He's got the only windmill in a downtown core. Like, all of the city does not have this windmill. Okay? And the whole entire city does not have a windmill. He's the only one, residential person, that has a windmill. And he's just in a normal residential area, downtown core kind of thing, you know? And you should see his house. He grows all kinds of food. He grows his own food, and yeah, takes care of 2 mentally challenged adults. And yeah, it's amazing. Mountain time? I wouldn't know. I'm Eastern Standard Time. Sherry, I gotta show you something, honey. Oh, you're gonna blow your mind right now. Okay, I gotta show you this. Guess what showed up at my door this morning? Guess what showed up at my door? You're gonna be mind blown if he's still here. Hey, where are you? Where are you? I want to show Sherry. Oh, he's gone. Is he gone? Oh, he's gone. Sherry, Sherry, I had a toad at my door this morning. I took a video of it. I showed people on live. I had a toad at my freaking door. So what's going on with that? You have a toad. I have a toad. Yes, and I took a video of it, and I sent it to you on Instagram. Well, get this. I asked the toad, why are you here? Tell me what the message is that I'm supposed to be getting from this, because this is too ironic. I said, give me a sign on the next vehicle that passes. This truck passed by and it said Mayflower. Now get this is freaky. So I Googled Mayflower to get the message. And the message said, Mayflower represents fertility, protection, and setting boundaries. And you know what's going on right now, right? Tell me that's not freaking crazy. So I called him. I went back and I said, I'm going to name you. I want to be friends. So I called him Fred. And then he bounced away. I said, if you think that's a good name, let me know. He started bouncing away. I'm like, so Fred is my new friend. So I think if he comes back, he is the one that's going to be giving me a lot of the signs, I guess. I have to start talking to this freaking toad. People don't get a lot of what I do, but Sherry, she's starting to see what I'm talking about. They're cool, right? Just a little toad. He was at my door, and I'm like, what the hell? I gotta tell Sherry. Took a video real fast and then showed you, right? I'm like, and the meaning of a toad, the meaning of what the message said was exactly what I needed to hear. I need the boundaries, right? I'm in the middle of boundaries. The protection I needed from whatever was attacking me last week, and I feel protected today. And fertility. I told Jay I better not fucking be pregnant. Because I don't need to be pregnant at this age. And after what's going on, I don't want to have kids. Sorry to say. That would be too much. That would be too much. I wouldn't know what to do. I, of course, I would keep the baby, right? But I'm 47 years old and Jay's 50 what, 2? How old are you, Jay? 52, 53?
I'm old.
I can't remember. He's 50 something. I don't count age very often. Every year I have to count my age because I don't remember it. But yeah. Mind blown. Mind freaking blown. It's not impossible. It's not. I highly believe that when you ask for a sign, you get your signs. And I've been following signs for many, many years. I follow angel numbers. I follow the signs to get my answers, and it's been working for many years. Oh, sorry, Mel. I know we were talking, but I got off track there. I had to tell Sherry about this toad, man. It's too ironic because me and Sherry are reading a book right now. It's based on witchcraft. Okay, it's a girl that owns a bakery that was gifted, willed to her, but she finds out it was owned by a witch. So she finds out in her line that she's comes from a family of witches and a community of witches. And Sherry, we have to look for number 3 because it comes in threes, right? So be aware that there's going to be something else going on with toads. Toads are going to show up. I'm not talking about on here. Like, it has to show up in our reality, right? So it's not going to be like, because I say toad, I talk about toad, it will show up on Instagram, it will show up on Facebook because we're talking about it. I'm talking in our reality. Maybe someone you know or something will show whatever. You don't like that story? You need to leave then. Dirty T, if you don't like the story, get the fuck out. I don't care. I am what I am. Put him in the glass room. Yeah. Thank you, Sherry. Say that to a witch. Come on. people don't believe it, you know, because they think it's evil. It's not evil. God, I talk to God more than anything. See, people think that witches are evil, but witches are not evil. They can be, mind you. There is some witches that play on black magic. I don't play black magic. I play white magic. I play healing. Not play. I work with healing. Positive energy, manifestation, and, you know. It's more like brews and stuff, like, you know. And, yeah. I don't follow the occult of it all. I'm a solidarity. And people that don't understand that, maybe want to look into it. Or maybe get to know me to find out what kind of person I am. And you'd be very, very shocked to know that I'm not an evil witch. I'm not the witch that you see on TV or in your little cartoons and stuff.
Bella wasn't mad or upset or anything.
Eh?
Bella wasn't upset or mad or anything. She's doing great.
Who is? Bella?
Yeah. Won't be my quick hand alone.
Okay. I thought she was mad because not mad, but upset because I wouldn't let her outside because the toad was there at the door.
No, she was just, I think.
I introduced her to her. I said, Bella, look, it's a toad. I said, I don't want you touching her because she's just a little baby toad. You can't touch her, okay? I said, we're going to stay inside for now. Let her do her thing. So, and then after that, she just walked off and she was a little upset. So I'm like, well, fuck. I can't let you out there because you'll be sniffing her and stuff. Like,
Yeah, she just wants to play. As soon as I sat on the couch, she started molesting me.
oh, she wanted to play with her dad. So yeah, those that don't know or haven't figured it out watching my videos, I am what I am. And I come from a line of them, so. Licking the toad, yeah, exactly. When she was little, we used to bring her to the front yard. Right in the front, there's a long stretch there. And one day there was a toad outside. Well, she sat with it and was just like trying to nudge it and stuff, right? And I said, no, you just look. And she was looking at it and sniffing at it, but she would not touch it, you know? So she was curious about it. So she knows what a toad looks like, but I don't want her to start playing with it. Like, she's curious. Like, she plays with the chipmunk. She plays peekaboo with the chipmunk. The chipmunk's eating, and she'll just all of a sudden jump up, and she'll look at her like, peekaboo kind of thing, and then the chipmunk kicks off and comes back and kind of like antagonizes her, looks at her, and then runs real fast and comes back and looks at her, antagonizes her, runs real fast. Then she goes to her bowl and she's looking for Bella, eh? And then Bella jumps up and she's like, peekaboo kind of thing, and it's like, so she's not bad towards animals. She's not a violent dog or anything like that. She doesn't ravage them. She's more curious and playful. But it's funny, you'll see her jump up there and she'll go, like this, eh, with her tongue out. Like she's excited. So. So yeah, that's it's quite ironic, honey. I don't know if that's to show that I think we're meant to be friends, Sherry. I honestly do. You know? And that just showed me, like, yep, we're meant to be friends because we have the common thing happening. And they both came to our door. And I don't have water around here. Like you don't have water around your house, right?
Oh, we got water in the back.
Yeah, but that's far back, Jay. That's behind the other house. There's tracks, and then there's like a little swamp. But that's further back. She'd have to come quite a while to come here. And then she went up my wooden ramp and sat at my door in the full sun. So I gave her some water anyways. I put some water out there so she could, like, you know. I said, oh, she must be really dry. But she's just a little thing, like about this big. She's just a little thing. And she's brown. But when I named her, she started, I said, do you like that name, Fred? Or him, I'm going to say him. Do you like that name, Fred? And she started bouncing. I said, okay, well, there we go. Your name's Fred. I said, come back anytime. So watch, Sherry. Now I'm going to have this toad visit me as well. It's a sign. Because your toad's been watching, your toad has been coming to your door too. So I wonder if you got the same message, Mayflower. Is Mayflower maybe one of your favorite flowers? Yeah. And he listens too. Like he was listening. Because when I was talking to him, he just sat there, and then I would ask him a question. He kind of then he would bounce, right? And then it was only when he was when I was answering, asking him a question. And you know the gifts I have. If anybody watches Pictures for Peanuts, you'll know I have a gift with animals. They don't talk like humans do. I don't know what he's telling me yet, but he does sit and listen. Okay, so what you need to do, honey, is ask it. What is the message you're trying to show me? Can you show me the message and say via internet or via Instagram or via whatever? I said via the next vehicle that goes by, and the next vehicle was Mayflower. It said Mayflower. Big freaking word, Mayflower. Green and white. Okay, Google that. What's the Mayflower? What's the definition of a Mayflower? What's the sign for Mayflower or whatever? And then, sure enough, that's what it said. What I sent you on Instagram. I sent you a little screenshot of it. Yeah, and he sits and listen too. You can see it. Their little heart beating all of a sudden. You see it? So maybe, yeah. And then go with it. Like if you see a word or you see a picture of something, go with it. Google it. What is this? What does the sign? What does Mayflower represent? Or what does, let's say it says red truck. What does a red truck represent? Or if you see a red truck, what is the sign? What does that sign mean? And right now, like I said, it represents 100% what I'm going through. The protection I'm needing, the boundaries I'm setting, and the fertility. I don't know what the fuck that means, but better not be. Haven't had a period yet. Haven't checked when it's due either. Just go with the flow. Fertility. Maybe someone's gonna have. Oh, maybe Bella's gonna have her period. Is Bella having her PMS soon? I think she's due actually.
I think so. It's freaking aggressive.
Hi AJ, how are you? Whoo! I was so excited. I'm like, I gotta tell Sherry. I'm like, woo! This is a sign she'll get it. She's gonna have her mind blown. As soon as I tell her there's a toad on my deck, she'll be like, what? That is right in line with what's going on in your life. Exactly. And you're the only one that knows what's going on besides my couple, Jay and you know who. And here's another thing. The Lion Gate just opened on the 8th. And the Lion Gate represents fertility as well. And protection. So, and it says it's a time of manifestation. And as I'm talking about that, the time just turned 11:11. So that's telling me that I'm on the right track. So put these two things together. Yeah. I'm not giving you a job. I'm Canadian. I'm not giving you a job. This is my job. Get on YouTube. I have these people that get a hold of me thinking I could give them a passport or a green card. I'm not giving no one a green card. I live in Canada, and I'm not giving anybody a green card. Angel hour. Exactly. I just talked about that, and you look over at the time, it's 11:11. Like, no shit, guys. Look. I'm not lying. 11:11, as I'm talking about that. I was talking about the Lion Gate opening, and it was aligning with what I was just talking about, and then it said 11:11. So I'm following the numbers, right? Following the signs. And when you're awake, you see a lot of that. I don't tell people how to do what I do. I'll mention it to certain people, and they'll start seeing it in their own lives, and then they'll start going that way. You know, it's kind of putting my journey out there. Watch. Yeah, I feel a lot better today, Sherry. A lot better. Like, a lot of things have come off my shoulders. And I feel like this is a brand new start. And when I saw the toad, it was like, yeah, definitely a sign of brand new start. Oh, Diane sent me a message. Canadian Cabin Girl just sent me a message. Let's see what she says. I am glad to. It was really on me this last couple days. I'm going to take my new cat, Luna. She's beautiful. She's 6 years old and healthy. Oh, Cabin Girl got herself a cat. Remember her cat passed away? Well, she found herself a cat. I'm so happy for her. Let me just... Come on. Aw. I'm so happy for you. She's a beauty. Enjoy her. Yeah, she was looking for a cat, but she's like, you know, to get it spayed and neutered and stuff. She was going to wait till November. And yeah, she was just talking about that yesterday. Now her nephew gave her a cat, 6 years old. Very cute cat. Aw. I'm talking about it on live. I'm going to tell her. I'm talking about it on live with Sherry. She's happy for you. There we go. So happy. Yeah, it's another happy day. My friend just got herself a nice cat. She needs a companionship. Like, she missed her cat so much, it really hurt her heart, you know? That when the other one passed away. Is the toad still out there? Damn, I want to show Sherry on live. I even showed him on live a while ago when I was talking to him, and he just bounced away. He's like, nope, nope, don't put me on the live. This is our thing, you know. Ah, hi, Kevin. You must be so happy. So happy now that you got your kitty cat, eh? We were just talking about that yesterday. You said November, but I'm glad you got her. That will bring your morale up and everything, man. Just make you so much happier, eh? Oh, you don't have her right away. Okay. So you'll have her in 2 weeks? Good. Gonna get it all ready for her, get her a little bed and stuff. Little kitty litter and some snacks. Oh, I gotta sit down, guys. Oh. Alright. Ah, there we go. Yeah, Sherry, when you're done this, check out the Instagram. I sent you a little video about it and pictures of the toad. Hi, Ankimo. How are you? Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, I know. It's going to be so muggy. It's going to be hot. It's going to reach like 38 today, like temperature-wise. I hate it. I still have to go in the bush. Sherry, I really want to make that scone, but it's so freaking hot. I don't want to use the stove. I want to make it so it's done with and I have a video, but I still have to go get that goldenrod today. I'm going to get that for sure. We need to get out and do a ride or something with Bella. Bella's so spoiled now, she wants to go for a ride every day. She comes up to me and she's like begging, like she'll go like this and like, come on. She'll go around the corner. I'm like, want to go outside? And she's looking at me. No, she comes up to me. She like, what do you want? You know? She wants to go for a fucking ride. Like, seriously. She likes going for a ride. What's that, babe?
Sit down.
Oh. Ow.
Take it.
Sherry, I won't show the bottle, like the label of it, but I got a bottle of Smirnoff vodka to make the vanilla bean, what do you call it? The vanilla extract. But I have to make a video. So maybe I'll make a video of me going to get the goldenrod again. Bella's spoiled. She's more spoiled than people know. Like, we don't spoil her with treats, and we don't spoil her with... Well, we do. We can give her some good treats, but we don't spoil her with too many toys and stuff. It's more like... Yeah. She goes out on little adventures, and... Now it's to the point where she wants to car ride every day, and... Frick sakes. But not only that, when we go on car rides, if I go into the grocery store or something, she knows she's going to get a treat when I get back, because she's a good girl. So I said, be a good girl, Mama, be right back. So she's a good girl. She watches for me. She doesn't bark at anybody. I come back and she gets a treat. So she gets like sometimes 3-4 treats, you know, just in the car ride alone. Yeah, they are to be spoiled. Especially this one. She's my only baby. She's my only baby, eh, babe? You'll be my baby till you die. Because you always... No. Oh. Guys, you got to see this. You'll be my baby till you die. Right? I just opened the box of cookies for myself. Oh, shit. What did I do? There. I just opened the box of cookies for myself, and look what she's doing. Where's mine? What do you want? What do you want, Bella? Watch, she's going to do her head signal. What do you want? What you want? Do you want something? What does Bella want? Hey? Is there something you want? Mama doesn't understand. You got to use your words. Can you use your head signals? Can you go like that? Do the minor thing? Do you want... What? You want that? You can't have that. That's Mama's. Is there something you want up here? What do you want up here?
Something over here. Right in line with the cookies.
Oh. What do you want? What do you want, Bella? Yeah? You doing the head signals? Yeah? Is there something you want on the table? Well, tell Mama. Cookie? Snack? Advent? Advent? See, at Christmas time, we make Advent cookies for her. So she gets we get her Advent chocolates from the calendar that we make, you know. And she eats her cookies. So all year round now, she expects an Advent every morning. Because we did that for a month, right? So yeah.
Now you're coming to me?
Yeah, she's like, well, Mom's not giving me shit, so Dad, I love you. You're at the same table, Dad. There we go.
What's this, Bella? What you got here, Bella?
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Gonna have a cookie.
Want that one? Don't hurt her.
I just know that I got a chocolate calendar every year for my grandpa. That as I got older on my own, I would get them for my kids, and I would get it for myself. I don't know the history behind it. I just buy it because it's a thing to do. Until Christmas, right? So now, as adults, we're like, they're expensive calendars. Why don't we just make cookies? So we make little treats. I make different treats, and we do that. And Bella, she gets these. I cooked ground turkey and veg for Bella. You'll notice when I come on my live guys, I don't cook very much for myself. I usually keep those for my videos. Once in a while I might cook a soup or something because I'm cooking something for Bella. But other than that, usually it's for Bella. And I just come on here pretty much to talk, get to know some new people. This is English? Yes, it is. And I can't understand what you said in the other language, so you might want to speak English. That is, or write in English. Yeah. Bella, we're gonna go get goldenrod later in the bush? You're gonna run up and down again? Can I trust you? Can I trust you? Going up and down the road without the leash?
You can trust her to be Bella.
Trust her to be Bella. with her sniffer on the ground. She just next thing you know, she's down the road in the bush. I'm like, get back here! And she's like, what? My sniffer on the ground, right? She's too busy, too busy. So I say, okay, come back, because a quad could come around the corner at any time, or some guy driving a truck fast. You know, and I'm always scared that's going to happen. So I keep her at a certain length, especially in the bush, and she's just learning to go in the bush now. So usually she's on a leash. She loves it. She does her zoomies back and forth like crazy. Hey, you love the bush, eh? You're in the forest. You love it just like Mama does. Nice grounding. Then she comes home and she's like, and it'd be nice for me to get out in the bush. I might just go in the bush. I should have done that before the full moon, but I didn't. But now since the full moon's gone, I feel a little refreshed now. Did a little prayer and everything, and a little ceremony when the moon was here, so get rid of the bad juju. Try working, girl. Bella just loves it. I am working. Getting out in nature, good for your soul. Exactly. It is really good for my soul. Ooh, itchy. Yeah, so I'll get some goldenrod. I don't think I'll get some more yarrow. I think I have enough yarrow because we're just experimenting with this year. So we got one jar so far. Yeah, I don't think I'll get some more yarrow. I'll just really concentrate on the goldenrod. You miss going in the bush? Even just going for a ride in the bush, you know? Grab someone you know, a little friend or something, and just go for a ride in the bush. Just look around and look at the lakes and look at the little rivers. And sometimes that's all we do. We just drive around and we just look at things. Take pictures. And so getting goldenrod today? Oh yeah. Gonna have to because it's getting really dry fast and I don't want to dry them out. It's gonna burn the goldenrod. All day for comments came across as being rude. You will be kicked. Exactly. Told me to work it. Or work. It's like, I don't need to work. I am working. This is my job. Taking care of my husband and entertaining you people. Not you people, but you know what I mean. Entertaining the people! There we go. Does that sound better? That sounded rude, eh? You might just do that. Yeah. You know, just getting out, doing that, just the fresh air and just looking at nature itself just makes you feel so good. We do it a lot. Well, we didn't do it a lot this year, but we used to do it a lot. And yeah, we just call it a coffee run in the bush. Bring your coffee with you, bring some snacks, stop somewhere that you find a nice clearing or something and just have a little sandwich or something. Do you make tinctures or stuff as well? Oh.
I'm not even sure her name is CK.
CK? You can call her
Canadian Captain.
Diane.
Well, I don't want to say her real name on there.
You can ask her.
Well, you're kind of doing it right now, aren't you?
Well, I've said before, I call her Diane all the time. Well, sometimes I say Cabin Girl, but... or CK. Now she knows what CK is, right? Yeah, exactly. It's hard to walk when you can't walk in the, like, when you're having a hard time walking. Jay's the same thing. He can't walk down the trails in the bush. I have to go with myself or with Bella. So even hunting for him is hard. He has to hunt, stop, and then, like, walk on the other side where it is, and then look at it, and then bang, you know? But for me, I want to go in the bush. I want to, like, walk down the trails and stuff, like, go down the quad trails. See, good call her. See, Diana's fine. I don't know what CK is. Well, hi there. Or seriously, Sherry here yet? I don't know. Sherry is here. Yes, she is. Douglas has been asking about you. Is Sherry at work? Where's Sherry this morning? Well, if Sherry's not here, there's a reason. There's a really good reason because she doesn't miss my lives either. Oh, I'm sure you are. I'm so happy for you, cabin girl. That's like getting a new baby at the house, eh? Fertility. A friend just received a baby. There you go. That's your new baby. The toad thing? Oh, she didn't hear about the toad. There was a toad at my door this morning. Sherry's been having a toad come to her door. And I asked it for a sign as to why they're coming to her doors. And I said, give me a sign with the truck. And the truck said Mayflower. And I looked up Mayflower and it means prosperity. No, sorry. Fertility, boundaries, and protection. So the fertility might be that you're getting a new baby. I'm working right now at the same time. You're working at the same time? So no calls right now? Who's texting me?
You can only put your text on silent.
It's on the other phone now.
You can put it on silent mode.
Yeah. So now that I have this phone, I'm not putting my messenger on here. It's just going to be my YouTube phone. All my YouTube stuff.
Every girl says she has a toad on her deck as well.
You have one too? No way, cabin girl. He's been coming to your door? See, hey, Sherry's been having one for the last, 2 weeks, Sherry? A week, 2 weeks? And now this morning, I've been having one. And now you have one too? All right, there it comes in threes. We were looking for the third toad. That is cool.
No, we're not playing.
There's someone who doesn't like toad talk. And he sings. Oh my god. Maybe that's what I heard earlier. I thought it was a bird. Because it's like, what's that sound? It sounds like a bird, but the windows are closed, right? And then I went outside,
And it was loud.
and
Really loud.
and there was a toad. I wonder if he was singing. Oh, that guy, the one earlier, is like, I don't like this story. Because we're talking about how me and Sherry were reading that book, and it's based, there's witchcraft in it and stuff. And he's like, I don't like that story. I'm like, well, too bad. I am one, so if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Then I blocked him, eh? Or who blocked him? You blocked him? Sherry blocked him.
Sherry, yeah.
Like, thank you, Sherry. Get rid of that trash. They sound like a bird. Well, he was chirping. Because I could hear him. I'm like, what is that? And the window's closed. So I went to the door and I let Bella out and there was a toad. I'm like, oh! That is so cool! Three of us. Three people that ironically have a toad at their door. Wow. Is there water around your area? Like, is there like a little pond or something in the ditch or something? Because there's nothing here. Sherry saying there's nothing really around there for it to like swim in or live in. We don't know where they live. They just come at night. And now this one came in the middle of the day, the morning. Sherry, I can't wait to find out what the message is for you. My message was the Mayflower. And the Mayflower, okay, is also a ship from the 1600s that went to Massachusetts, landed in Massachusetts or something. I was reading a little bit about it. Now, if you look back, my grandmother was from the States, but she was from Minnesota. Toads can be out of water for a long time, not like frogs. But where did they come from? It's far away. It's far away. Like the river is like 10 minutes down the road, maybe 20 minutes by walking. And the pond thing is in back of this house, in back of the tracks. But this thing came up my freaking ramp. Like, came into my yard, came up my ramp, and sat on my door. So I'm like, fuck. Well, you better get a little big bull round ball. Put it out there with a little bit of water in it. Put some lily pads in that way. We'll be able to jump in it. Oh, that would be so cute! I should! We should go to Dollarama and get a container of some sort. And make him a little pond. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm going to make him a little pond. You know what? I might just put it on my altar. I wonder. Oh, maybe he came out of the well?
No.
No, there's no way to come out. It's sealed. There's probably a marshmallow somewhere. I don't know what's going on, but a toad. Both of us having a toad. I haven't seen a toad here since I first got Bella, and that was in the front yard.
I don't think we have any marshmallow plants around here.
Yeah, no, Jay says he doesn't think we have marshmallows around here. I don't even know what that is. Is that?
Type of plant.
I don't think we have that, eh?
No.
You need my contact. You know what, Carols? You're very demanding, and I'm hiding you from my channel. He's trying to get a green card. He's asked me for a job. Now he wants my information. That's like, I've had people asking me for a green card. I need a job. I need a green card. It's like, stay in your country. We got enough here. Don't you understand that? Like, our city or our country is already flooded with foreigners. Not nice to say. I have nothing against foreigners, but it's becoming too flooded now. Everywhere we go, we can't even get a fucking job because the foreigners took them all. And that's the truth, guys. I know people that have been looking for a job for over a year, and they got experience, and they can't get a freaking job at a freaking fry joint. Can't get a job at Wendy's.
Or even Tim Hortons.
Or Tim Hortons, because they're all taken over.
And they only hire the same people.
Yeah. We're not going to get into it because it enrages me. It enrages me. And it's not their fault. It's the government's fault.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. It's the government's fault because they're paying for these people.
Yeah, the government subsidizes up to 100%.
They subsidize up to 100% for them to get a job. And they give them money for food. They give them money for all kinds of things. So, not going to get into it because it's politics, of course. And let's stay on the good side of things. All right, let's do this.
Stay in the high vibe.
I don't need the bad vibes and the anger right now, right, Cherry? Oh, fuck. Happy day, oh happy day. Gonna go in the bush. So Jay's gonna make some sandwiches.
Huh? You make the better sandwich, you know that.
We're gonna have sandwiches when we're in the bush.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll stop at the little park again and we'll have where the shitters are in case I have to poo or something. I don't like to eat when I'm out very often, and I don't like to poo in the bush. Like, I'll do it if I have to, but trying to squat and hold yourself up is kind of hard, you know? Peeing's not too bad because you can sit on the edge of the truck, the step on the truck. But I don't want to poop on the edge of this truck, right? It's too low to the ground and stuff. And
Don't shit on my truck.
yeah, exactly. And Jay's there, he's going, he does that with Bella, so imagine me puking. Like, don't look, it's coming out.
I can smell it.
I can smell it. I know, hold the tree like this and just squat. I know, lean against the tree and squat. I know all those things. Because I have a fear of pooping myself, so I don't want to shit myself. I would have to do it in the bush. I've done it a couple times. I was very proud.
Mm-hmm.
Peeing, no problem. Pooping, I don't like it. I like a toilet, thank you. I keep shallow containers with water on my deck. For pooping? Oh, for the toad! I was gonna say, you poop on your deck? You have a toilet.
Had me a little confused for a moment there.
They sell diapers, you know. I don't want to sit in my shit. That's one thing. I don't want to poop in a diaper.
Who's sitting?
If
I wish I could see what's going on.
Douglas says it. You can't see it, Jay?
No, they don't come up for me anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna change my chat filter for a minute. Okay, and then. Okay. Okay, Douglas, say something so he could see. Jake can change your diapers anytime. Jay can't change shit. He can't change. He can't even look at his own poo. Put it that way. He poos. He closes the lid. He flushes. You know. He doesn't look at his poo. So, let alone wiping someone's butt or a baby's butt. A marsh.
Not a marsh.
Oh, she meant the marsh. We have like somewhat of a pond, but it's on the in back. There's a house, and then there's a track. Yeah.
They got the marsh in between the track and the house.
I won't poop in a diaper. If I get old and I have to poop in a diaper, put me down, please. I'm serious. I have a fear of that. That's my worst nightmare. That's my worst nightmare.
Just glue a toilet seat to your butt.
Yeah, glue the toilet seat to my ass. I don't, you know. If I have to have a bag, then I'll have a bag, but I can't see myself sitting in it. If it's stuff like, you know, peeing, maybe, you know, but yeah, put me down, man. Take me out back and let's do that. I'll be old, who cares?
Me?
Oh, you'll be dead by then.
Hopefully.
No, we'll die in the same crash, so don't worry about it.
Oh, thanks.
We'll never die. You won't die before me and I won't die before you. We'll die in the same crash. You know?
Well, I better die before you in that crash.
Or we'll die when the oxygen comes out of this universe, and then everybody dies at the same time. There you go.
Oh.
Because the planet fucked itself. Or the black hole sucks us all in, and then don't have to worry about it. Didn't feel nothing, didn't see nothing, dead. Hey, 8 16-ounce bottle of water does that make a gallon? 8 16-ounce bottle of water, does that make a gallon? You're asking the wrong person, bud. I don't know any of that shit. I don't follow that.
We're metric, not imperial.
We're metric, and even then it's like, what? I never cared for that. I just go by cups, liters, kind of thing. Even then, the liter is like, how many cups are in a liter? I don't fucking know. I gotta Google it.
250
or
milliliters in a cup.
Oh, the cup is 250 milliliters.
Yeah.
But how many liters does a cup? How many cups of? How many cups does it make?
1,000 milliliters in a liter.
1,000 milliliters in a liter?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I don't know that. I can't. I don't care to, because it's numbers.
So before
when I was a child, I had a hard time with numbers. Okay, I really had a hard time with numbers. As I grew up, I started to actually put 2 and 2 together, and I would know numbers a little bit. Now I could calculate in my brain the basics, right? Like multiplication and stuff like that. But I had a hard time with that when I was a kid. I was like, mathematically, I was trying. It was Chinese to me. But other things was not. Like when it came to spelling and stuff like that and reading, I was like fast. Grammar, not so good at it. Not so good at it. Probably more in French, but not in English. Because we were taught French grammar, not English grammar. We were taught English grammar, but I wasn't listening. I just picked up what I wanted to pick up, right? I hated schools. I didn't like schools. I didn't like what they were teaching us. It's like I knew back then that what half the stuff they were teaching us was bullshit. Well, I Googled it the other day. That's why I was asking, because buy water, 416 ounces bottle of water for $5 at Walmart. $5 for a case of water? How many?
For a case of 40.
Oh, a case of 40. That's a good price. That's a good price. Definitely a good price. I'm not sure. I'd have to Google it. Like, what you do is you go based on a 24 pack. How much is a 24 pack when it's on special? I remember when it was $1.99. I haven't bought bottled water in the bottles in years. But that's a good price.
No, you don't help me.
And I was going to buy a 1 gallon jug of water for $1.40, so it takes
That's fucking good.
and 12 cups of coffee. So I'm trying to figure it out. A gallon is like those 4 liters?
Yeah.
For $1.40?
Oh, yeah.
I pay $1.25. So if you over there in the States is $1.40, it's a little bit expensive, but it's not totally expensive. Especially if it's distilled water, that's a good price. If it's spring water, yeah. It's okay, but it's not the best. You could probably get it cheaper than that. I'm not sure if it's cheaper for a gallon or 16.9 ounce bottles. I think to me it sounds like it's cheaper to get the bottles, like the case of water. Because it's $1.50. I'll show you. Okay. Oh. I love talking on this. I love talking to my friends. I buy this because I don't drink tap water, guys. So we drink distilled water. Okay? This is 4 liters and it cost me $1.25. So 4 liters is, it doesn't say.
It would be 1 gallon.
It would be 1 gallon.
1 gallon.
So this is roughly 1 gallon, that's $1.25. That's their regular price. Now, this is just at Food Basics. So if you go to maybe Walmart, it might be a little more expensive. So that's a gallon for you guys. Un gallon. En français, it's called un gallon. Or does it say un gallon? 4 litres? Non, ça va dire 4 litres. C'est un litre.
Yeah, it's got to say liter.
That's a great price. That's Walmart price for 40 pack. 16 ounce bottles and pay Yeah, that's a good price there, Douglas. The $5 pack, I would get that. I would get that. You know, maybe get one or two of these for your coffees, but use distilled. Get the distilled water for your coffee maker, not the spring water. Spring water has salt and calcium in it, so what it does is it leaves a film inside your coffee maker. So you have to clean it more often. This has nothing in it. It's dead water. So you have to take your vitamins and everything else, but it's good for coffee. It's good for drinks and stuff because you're going to put something else in it. Bye, cabin girl. Have a great day. Thanks for coming in. I'm super happy you got a kitty cat, or you're getting a kitty cat. I feel like taking a big gulp of that. Like just taking it. You dare me?
Hey, that's for our coffee.
Do you think I could drink this whole thing? There's up to here. Do you think I could drink it in one sitting?
Nope.
When I'm on a diet, I force myself to drink one of these a day. A whole thing a day. And if I actually measure out the amount of water I drink a day, I probably drink about half of this a day. Plus whatever else I drink. Our bottle's about the same size, and it's $1 for, I think it's $1.40. Okay, well, yeah, you might look at Walmart to see how much it is there, and if not, look at the other grocery stores on your app. But this here in Canada, where I get it's $1.25.
Then you add on taxes.
There's no taxes on water.
No?
No.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah, there's no taxes on this. Taxes included. The big one, like that one there, the big one, with the tap on it, is
15 liters.
15 liters, and I pay $4.99. So, 4.89. So yeah, it's cheaper actually to get the bigger one. You might want to look at the bigger one and get yourself a little spout tap on it. You know, because then you could just pour it in your cup or pour it in your coffee maker. And the bigger ones, yeah, the bigger ones are cheaper than they are to get these. So this one here is for drinking water, like that we drink from, to fill my bottles and everything. And this one's for cooking and for coffee. The bottles at Dollar Tree, yeah, they're not a good deal. And it's the salty one. Pure Life or whatever it's called. Crap. It's crap water, the one at the Dollar Tree. Dollarama or whatever. Yeah. Well, like I said, it takes me like 4 16-ounce bottles to make 12 cups of coffee, so I think that's what Sherry said too. No, I think that's what Sherry said too. Yeah. But try that, Douglas. Buy distilled water. Try to buy distilled water for your coffee. You'll see a big difference in taste too. Big difference. And you'll see that there's not that film in your coffee pot and the film inside. Like there, if you look in your coffee pot after you're done, okay, pour it out, let it dry for a little bit, and then go like this, you'll see you have salt on your fingers. That's the salt and calcium buildup. Okay? That you see in your shower. So they're selling, they're selling you tap water, right? So it's just, they're saying spring water. Okay, so I'll just start buying some gallons of distilled water for my coffee, because yeah, my coffee pot, I gotta put ice and salt in it to clean it out, to get crystal clear. Yeah, it's the calcium buildup from the water you're using. You could even do this. You want to clean it really good? Make a full pot of distilled water with half vinegar. Okay? Vinegar, you put some vinegar in there, distilled water in a full pot, and pour it in. Let it go through. And then pour it in again, let it go through. And then wash your pot like you would normally. Crystal clear. Your coffee maker is like brand new inside. Brand new. People will throw out their coffee makers because the filter doesn't work properly, It's got that film sometimes. It's because your coffee maker's dirty. No, I don't need that. People buy the filter system for hot and cold. I just use it like that, and if I want to add ice to it, I add ice to it. If I want a hot, I just put it in a pot or put it in the kettle and just warm it up. But I'll show you. I'll show you what I do with it. You don't have to go high tech, guys. Okay? This is what I do. I buy this jug for $4.99. Okay? Now, you don't have to buy the fancy, spigot and the thing to cool it down and everything else. You buy this thing. It has a, what do you call this?
Hose?
A hose on it. You put it on. It's battery charge. You charge it by USB. And look at this. You press the button. It's coming out like it's your own little fountain. And you could drink it. Yum. You want a glass of water, babe?
Sure. I have a pasty from the cookies.
You know how much that is? Under $10 to get that thing. You don't have to get the cooler. The cooler will cost you a couple $100. All you gotta do is, if you want it cold,
With some ice cubes.
if you want it cold, put a jug in the fridge, or put some ice cubes in a cup, and there you go. Clean water.
Thank you.
Here's the good thing. If the system ever goes out where the water supply does not work, do like I do. Buy an extra 2 every week or every month, whatever you could afford. Store it, put it away, rotate it as you can. Shit hits the fan. You have backup water, and you could drink from it any time. You could use it for your bathing if you have to. You could drink it. You could cook with it. Whatever, right? You have it. And if that thing dies on top, you could plug it to your USB battery packs that you have that are solar. And that's what we did. So we always have backup water. Because if something happens, you lose water, you have water on tap at all times. So, like, let's say 5 or 6 ahead is a good thing to have. Just ahead. And when you buy some more, you just rotate it. But always have that 6 or more ahead. I think we have 10 downstairs. But just have it ahead, just in case, And I have distilled some spring water, too, that I had from before. So, yeah. Well, I know when I wipe it out, it's real dark and brown like cigarette smoke stain, but I use ice and salt to shake it around, and it brings my coffee pot crystal clear. See, that works, but inside the filtration system, like when it goes, where it perks and everything else, it looks like that too, but worse. So you got to put it through the filtration system by pouring the water in like you would do a coffee, but the vinegar actually disinfects it as well. So, and it cleans it real good.
The vinegar helps decalcify it.
It decalcifies it. So you put it in there, do a whole pot, run it through, do it again, whole pot, run it through, and you will not believe how clear it is. But don't use tap water, because tap water has the same shit. It has to be distilled water. Distilled water is a good thing to clean with, too. Distilled water will not go stagnant. Well, I know when I wipe it out, it's real dark. Okay, she said that. Yeah, I want to do that this week. Yeah, try it out and let me know how you feel about it afterwards. And you'll see your coffee is going to taste so good. It tastes really good. I love it when I do that, and then I have a coffee. It's like, oh, best coffee.
Hey, Douglas, do you know about adding salt to your coffee when you percolate it?
Do you add salt to your coffee when you percolate it? Same thing with calcium. If you want calcium in your system, you put some eggshells, dry eggshells. Like you clean your eggshells, let it dry on a napkin, and then you break it down and put it in your coffee grains, and then you perk your coffee. You get the extra calcium that way too. Just do it again and clean the water to get the vinegar taste out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the second time I would say just the distilled. Like do it the first time with the vinegar, and the second time I would say, use just distilled. That thing here, it's on Amazon. It's like $10. For you guys, it's probably like $5 because you're in the States. Here in Canada, it's like $10, $11. So what would you call that, Jay?
A 5-gallon water dispenser pump. Rechargeable.
Water dispensary pump.
Rechargeable.
Rechargeable. Okay, so you make sure it's the rechargeable one.
And And right now it's $13.99 on Amazon for us.
Or the water pump for the gallons, you know? Water dispensary pump. How much?
$13.99 for us.
See, for us it's $13.99. You convert that to American, it's probably going to cost you like $7, $8 maybe. You know, your stuff is a lot cheaper than Canadian. Canadians are getting ripped off by Amazon, totally ripped off. I see stuff on there that's at the Dollar Tree for $1, and they sell it for like $19. I'm like, it's crazy. It's crazy. There, he sent you a link. If you could click on that. Oh, I'm able to put links because I took that off, eh?
Did you?
Yeah. So click on that link, Douglas. Is it American or Canadian?
This is ours, so.
This is ours, though. So you might want to look that up in your American site, okay?
It should still convert it over to American.
It should convert it to American anyways. Sherry, can you do me a favor, hon, and check it out? Or do you have to? Or do you have to get out? Oh yeah, I don't think you can, eh? When you're doing this.
No, I had to back out of it.
Just curious how much it would cost. Go to Amazon.com.
That is from Amazon.
.com.
Oh. I
.com.
was just using my app.
Amazon.com. My hair's all messy today. I took a shower this morning. My hair is like light today. Look how light my hair is. But it's starting to get really plentiful. I love it. I don't know if it's because I've been using the wormwood or whatever, or like I look like a rocker, man. I'm in a band. Yeah, I'm going to do that this week because it should clean out those little holes where the water comes down through there to make the drain quicker play. Yeah, it would. It would definitely clean it. It would clean everything out real nice. Real nice. Beautiful! Yes.
When we did the Amazon.com and tried posting it, it won't go in.
It won't go in, eh? See, we have a hard time with Amazon in the States. We tried to go on the Amazon in the States and it gives us a hard time. I tried to send a package to the States. And yeah, it says cannot be delivered to this country, or this country cannot deliver to that country, or something like that. I'm like, what? Why not? I get packages from the States. Why can't I send to the States?
$8.96 for them.
So, Douglas, it will cost you about $8.96 for that tap thing. I've not drank tap water for 10 years. I buy my own water in bulk and drink it in bottles now. I drink well water when I live on the farm. That wasn't bad, but the city water where I live now sucks. City water everywhere is toxic. It's full of fluoride, calcium, all kinds of shit. God knows what's in it. The stuff they do to clean it is disgusting. Yeah, I haven't drank that water in a long time. One, I can't digest it. It won't go down. Like, I'll drink it, and it feels like it's stuck there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't go any further. It's like, it doesn't agree with me. And I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell. It's gross. Never heard of that in salt? Yeah, salt. You can put just a little bit of salt
In your coffee? And
in your coffee.
The bitter flavor.
Sometimes, I used to put MCT, I think it was called. But then I started making a buttered coffee. I haven't done that in a while. I put just a little bit of butter in your coffee and you stir it. Makes it a little bit like buttery. That's good too. Like in your coffee like cup. Just a little bit of butter. American site, Amazon. I used to be an associate for Amazon. I used to, like, you recommend things and stuff like that, things I would buy, I do product review. An affiliate, not associate, an affiliate, okay? And I sold a couple things where, it was through my link and everything else, and I never got paid for it.
Well, they find any excuse not to give you
Like, things that were over $100. My sister bought 2 fire pits, and I never got a cent from it. And they said, we cannot give you the money or whatever because it is family and it's against our regulations and rules. You cannot sell to your families or friends. Why does it matter? You're making money.
Mm-hmm.
They think
make an excuse
they made an excuse about that, so I stopped affiliating with them. I had a site It was on my site, all the things that I loved, all the things that I bought. And if you want to buy one too, you get my affiliate link, right? And I get a percentage for every sale. Yeah, no. Don't do that, guys. It's a ripoff. Yeah, they said you have to read the rules, regulation, follow the rules and regulations, blah, blah, blah. It's stupid. You can't advertise to your family and friends. I was like, well, what do you think YouTube is? What do you think Instagram is? You're advertising to your friends and family. And it's to strangers as well. Because they think it's some kind of scam. Like, what's a scam? The person bought it. The person fucking bought the product. They received it. They were happy with it. Right? So I was like, you know what? I closed my account. I sent him an email and I told him a big fuck off. Big fuck you. I said, you know. I was so mad because I did a lot of work on that site. I had to put one by one everything that I liked, everything that I bought, everything that I reviewed. And I was so livid because I was paying every month for this site too to keep up, right? And this was a way to make some money, you know. And my sister bought a couple things, someone else bought a couple things, and it's just, that's what happened. I'm like, what? So, like, Amazon, yeah, they got some cool stuff. I have stuff on my wish list and stuff, but to work with them, no fucking way. Even the Prime now, the Prime's not even worth it anymore because they took away so much. Or they say, oh, be a Prime member and you get this, 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 and next thing you know, it's like, okay, but we're gonna have commercials on the Prime now.
On the Prime Video.
On the Prime videos now, so we're just like cable, like everybody else. And then it's like, oh, Prime delivery, but you wait an extra day.
You get free delivery, but they charge more than someone who doesn't have Prime.
Yeah.
So they're still paying for freaking delivery.
I don't know if you noticed that, Sherry. Sometimes you'll get free delivery for Prime, but the product is being sold more than it would be if you paid for delivery without Prime. So in a way, you're getting fucked. But people won't notice because the Prime members get it at a certain price, and you get it at a certain price. So you're getting really dirt cheap, or no, sorry, you'll get something that say $7.99, and you have a Prime membership, so you get free delivery, right? But meanwhile, this person here is getting it at $7.25, and they have to pay for delivery, but it adds up to the same. You know, it's weird. It's weird. It costs a little more on Amazon. Yeah, exactly. And here in Canada, they're like gouging people on the Amazon stuff.
Well,
Gouging.
everything. Canada gets gouged on everything.
I'm looking now. I'm like, yeah. Sometimes I look at my list. I'm like, I don't even want to put my stuff on my list because it's like, no, I don't want someone paying that. Like, I wouldn't even buy that. You know, at that price, no, I don't want someone buying that. So you'll notice that my list, I took down a lot of stuff because a lot of the stuff went up, and I'm like, even if it's American, that's a crazy price for some stuff. Like, no. They get their dollar for sure. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. And before they were a company, I was doing what they were doing. That was their business.
Drop shipping.
We were drop shipping just like them. And then all of a sudden, Amazon came out after we closed our business. I'm like, fuck. We should have stayed doing it. But we weren't making enough money to keep float. It's about the same price. Like, we were spending more money on keeping the site up, the advertising, and I was working. He was working full time. I was doing all the marketing. I was doing all the selling. I was doing the website. I was doing everything, right? And Jay was helping, of course, but he was more the financial person for it. And it was like, we're paying all this money, but we're not making enough money because the people want cheap, right? So cheap, and yeah. And to keep up with what people wanted and what they were looking for, like, because I got a friend that he can order me stuff on Amazon to be here the next day, and it's free. That's why I go through him, because I think he pays so much extra a month, like $5. Well, that's an awesome friend. There you go. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. You know, you have a friend that you can use the Amazon thing with them, right? I lay down with a big lady. What? Oh, I want to see what it said. I laid down with the big lady last weekend. My back is shot. She was a pretty big unit. Joe Johnson. Well, good for you. You got laid. But why do you have to tell the world? Are you proud of yourself? Obviously, you're proud of yourself. Hey, you got a real woman. Woo!
It looks like Sherry and I were thinking the same thing.
For us to have Prime, we have to pay $120 a year. Ooh, I didn't know y'all did that. What's that?
Me and Sherry both kicked him at the same time.
Yeah, I just kicked him at the same time. I had to read it. Because, I have to make fun of him first, guys. I got to make fun of him first. Did you put him in a glass room or did you kick him?
I have a glass room.
Oh, well, if you're in a glass room, buddy, well, you got some real woman there. A lot of real woman. And, of course, you're sharing it with the world because you're proud of yourself. Good for you.
Oh, I timed him.
You got some big poo-tang. You got some big poo-tang.
He's probably not there. I think Sherry kicked him.
Oh, she kicked him? Okay, well, I was hoping you would hear that. His back is shot. Well, you give it to her good.
Sounds like she gave it to him good.
She gave it to him good. Give him something to talk about for the rest of his life. See, people diss big women, but then they sleep with them and like, oh my god, it's the best experience of my life. And they come bragging about it on my live. Pigs. He was proud. Had to tell someone.
Yeah.
He had to tell me, of course, because I'm the light, right? They gotta tell me their most detailed things in their life.
That was probably him losing his virginity.
Yeah, he probably lost his cherry. Get used to it. If you got a sore back, that means you're doing something right. Don't plow so hard.
Is there anybody else here other than Sherry and Douglas?
There's 6 people watching. Some people just like to watch because they're cleaning, or I'm also like a podcast, I guess, without the mic, but
I'm still wondering if we offended Mel. She never got back to us.
no, she said she wasn't offended. I asked her.
Oh, Claire's still there.
Claire's still here. She's just listening. Some people just like to listen. That's fine. What's that smell? That's success. That's me growing as a person. I gotta make some sandwiches. You guys want to make some sandwiches with me? I'm making bologna today. We had bologna for lunch, for breakfast this morning. I sliced it lengthwise like a bacon, and then I put the chicken seasoning on it, and I fried it. So it had like somewhat, of a bacony taste kind of thing, but barbecue chicken it was called. But it was pretty good. You're not hungry, laugh aloud. You don't want. I didn't offer a sandwich. I want you to watch me make it. Whatever happened to Poo Poo or whatever, Richard something. Richard's probably moving right now because he was in the process of moving last time I talked to him. He was getting ready to move and all that, so he could be moving. I'll message him later and say, hey, what the hell? You missed my live. Mr. Poopanini. She was talking about the climate change and bring charge to walk in the forest.
And Sherry asked, was Mel the one that didn't want to talk about it?
Well, some people don't want to talk about it. That's the thing, eh? When it comes to climate change and stuff, because they have their own agenda and they have their own ideas, which is fine. I can't wake up everybody. But yeah, and some people are just not aware. They're not aware. They don't know, right? And I try to educate people on what's going on, the truth. But it's okay. It might not even be that. Maybe she had to leave because she has her dogs or she's at work. I don't know. Sometimes that just happens. People talk and then they just wander off, right? Not offended. Oh, Sherry, don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't be sorry. You were doing your own thing. I figured either she's busy with the kids or she's got an appointment. I was thinking actually you were going shopping. I thought today was a grocery day or something. Because he was asking me earlier, Douglas, where is Sherry? Is she working? I'm like, no, I think she went grocery shopping today. I think she said something about grocery shopping. Well, yeah, I don't get offended. I don't get offended if people miss my live because the live's there after, you know, they could see it, they could watch it. You forgot the yearly boob check. I'll forget that permanently. I'll never get it done. What? I do the boob check every day. Jay does too.
Yeah, I do hers.
Oh, I'm not worried about the testing itself, like the squishing I'm not worried about. It's the actual radiation going through your body and stuff. I will never again get that done. I've been hearing some stuff about that test and how people with breast cancer get breast cancer from that test alone. They have maybe a lump, okay, or they have an inflammation in their breast, and when the breast is squashed and then radiated with extra or whatever, the X-ray or whatever it is, it causes more inflammation, which actually can make cancer. So you're more likely to get cancer from the test alone. Do you know the last time I had an X-ray? Fucking 20 years ago? Maybe 20 years ago? Except for my teeth.
Sherry says I have to get the bone one because, you know.
Yeah. Just to see how the progression is going, right?
Where's the ball, Bill? Get the ball. Get the ball, Bill. Come on. Get your ball.
Ooh, yeah!
Get your ball.
See, for us, there's no breast cancer in our family, and they say it's hereditary and stuff like that, but it's not. Cancer is not hereditary. That's bullshit. Because cancer is a parasite. And the more I'm reading about it, cancer is a parasite. So this thing about, oh, it's hereditary is bullshit. Everybody in the family has someone that had cancer, so they'll say that, but it's not true. Okay.
You want that ball?
At least that's what I believe. If you follow the trail of truth, and you'll see.
Follow the trail of money.
Follow the trail of money, you'll find out the truth. In case I have to go up calcium intake and all that. Yeah, exactly. Yours is because of your calcium shit, eh? You're lacking calcium and stuff. Ah! Add some eggshells to your coffee pot, girl. It'll help too. See, there's always some kind of cancer in the family, no matter what. It could be some liver cancer, kidney cancer, any kind of cancer, and they're going to say, oh, it's hereditary. It's not hereditary, it's a parasite. I could totally do that. Yeah, just take your shells when you're done using your egg.
Crush them up.
Wash them. Like rinse them and everything under the water tap, whatever. And then put it on a napkin, let it dry, then crush it up. Put it in a sealed container, and then just use it a little bit on your coffee grains and put it in your coffee maker and let it perk. Then you get the extra calcium in your coffee. Mm-hmm. They say to give that to your dog too. Like break it up into a fine powder and give it to your dog because it breaks down the parasites in their body, like worms and stuff.
That's pumpkin.
Yeah, but it also the eggshells from under here. Or you give your dog an eggshell and I have a lot of these ideals in my head. Not ideals, but all these little hints and stuff in my head. Hints and tricks and stuff. They just come out when I just remember them. Like, you know, oh yeah, hey, by the way. Hey, by the way. You know? I read it, studied it, whatever, and I forget about it. I can't remember everything. Okay, where's my bologna sandwiches for today? Aw, Jay, we're running out of bread, man.
Son of a...
Santa de Petra! Pasca Hosa! Yeah, we'll go in the bush. We won't go too far. We'll get the yellow goldenrod. We'll stop, have a little sandwich, and then we'll come back home because it's fucking hot. You want a piece of lettuce, Bella? Here. Eat it. Good girl. Okay, sorry. Like people say, oh, milk. Milk is good for calcium, but milk is not the highest thing for calcium. If I'm correct, it's broccoli. Is it broccoli? Am I remember?
So.
I think it was broccoli. I think broccoli is more than milk. I have to look at my stuff again, but I'm pretty sure it was broccoli that I read. They just, so back in the day, they used to want people to drink more milk. So they tell you, oh, it's high in calcium, high in this. It is, but it's not the highest. So they make it sound like the dairy things are the highest in calcium, but they're not.
Especially when they pasteurize it.
Like they all, yeah, like yogurt has calcium, cheese has calcium. But you have to think, what's the highest one? What's the highest thing that has calcium? And I'm pretty sure, if I'm right, I'm pretty sure it was broccoli. Can you look it up, Jay? It was broccoli. Wait, I'll look it up. I'm going to look it up right now because I'm pretty sure it was that. Because when I was paleo there, it's been a long time. Yeah, milk is all filtered and diluted. It's got the enzymes taken out most of the times. Maybe if it was unpasteurized, it'd be a lot better because it has the enzymes and all that stuff that you need, right? Now it doesn't. It doesn't. It's a filler a lot of the times, and a lot of the stuff's gone. It says calcium's high, or it's good in calcium, good source of calcium, but how much calcium? Highest food for calcium. Yeah, it's the greens. So bok choy and stuff like that. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, cheese are well certain. Leafy greens, vegetables, fish with bones, calcium fortified food. So kale, broccoli, sardines, salmon, and tofu. Tofu, you have to watch too because tofu will raise your estrogen levels, okay? So for women that are menopausal, it might be good. But a woman that is not menopausal, not a good idea to eat a lot of tofu, okay?
Not good for guys either.
Not good for guys either because it will deplete your testosterone. But, yeah, kale and broccoli and sardines and salmon are a good source for you. Leafy greens, yeah, exactly. All the stuff that you love, Sherry. All the stuff. Like there's a nice picture here and shows you all the nice foods that... The number one is firm tofu. But like I said, tofu you gotta watch because low-fat yogurt... No, they say skim milk is number two. Low-fat yogurt, Parmesan cheese, spinach, black-eyed peas, okra, trout, acorn squash, clams. This is the foods that you need to bring for you would be the best foods for you to eat. You know, you add more of those foods into your diet and it could help you. Yeah, there you go. Make a spinach black-eyed pea salad there, and then you have a little bit of maybe tofu and... Oh, Jay, do you want a crust sandwich?
Sure.
I don't want the crust sandwich, but you can have the crust sandwich. I gotta get a cutting board here. Gotta wash my hands too. Gonna wash my hands before I cook. Yeah, I was going to get that goldenrod on that side of the house. Remember I was telling you, Sherry, there's goldenrod over there? I'm not going to do that because my neighbor is there when he comes out, when he sees you. And he wants to talk, but he talks politics. Hey, did you see what Trump's doing? Hey, see what the government is doing? I was like, I don't fucking care. Fuck off, you know? That's all he talks about. All because he's seen us. I won't even talk about it, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's what he does. So I'm like, I try to avoid him like the plague because I don't want to be rude. Because last time he told Jay, Maybe I'll come over sometime for coffee. I see you guys on the deck all the time. I'm like, fuck, I don't want him here. You know? I don't want him here. Like, I walk away. He starts talking to Jay about politics. I walk away. I don't even stay there. So if I go inside the house, he's going to see me. He's going to come outside and talk, right? Like, I'm trying to not be friendly. Like, I don't know. He doesn't get the hint. So I try to stay away from that side of the house. Yeah, alone in the bush, the better. Like, he's probably a really nice guy, but I don't want to talk politics. And he's an older gentleman, and he's a liberal.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's not liberal. He's not liberal because he was against Justin Trudeau, but he gets into politics. And it's like he's an old-timer, so you know what he's going to do. Just talk about politics and all this. It's like, I don't want to get into politics.
Sherry said run.
Yeah, exactly. Don't come knocking at my door. I'm not going to give you sugar. Oh! One crust. One crust. Hey, Jay?
Yep.
You get one crust and I get this.
What's that?
Or do you want one crust and this? Normal bread? Or do you want double crust?
Doesn't matter to me.
Let's see if they fit right. Yeah, you get the double crust because it doesn't fit right. So,
Sherry, nope, we don't drink coffee.
see? Double crust sandwich for Jay. And I'll get the normal stuff. Because it fits better. You know? It fits better. That's the last of the bread. All I have is a bun now. 2 buns. But the buns are for a special sandwich this week. Oh, no, we don't drink coffee. Sorry. Oh, well, I'll bring over some apple juice. Freshly squeezed. Fuck yeah, yeah.
We're meatitarians. We don't drink that.
Oh, Joe's been asking what we're doing. Been working ton. Was thinking of you. Miss you too, Joe, but I don't want to talk right now. I'll talk to you in a minute. He's got to come and
Get
visit.
on the live, Joe.
Joe, get on live.
We don't drink that either.
Oh, sorry, we don't drink. We don't drink anything. No, we're nudists and we don't drink.
Well, he probably liked the news.
Oh, no, he'd like the nudist thing. I catch him in the window all the time naked. Or at least topless. I don't see what's down at the bottom. It's from here up.
Doomy says, "Hi, Grandma."
Hi, Grandma. Do me. Well, it can't be rude because I am a grandma. I was a grandma. My name is Natty. You're not my grandkid. Only my grandkids call me grandma.
Phoenix says pig.
Chest up. Pig. I'll show you a pig. Let's see, who's this guy?
Onik.
Oh, Onik. Oh, Phoenix called me a pig. Well, here, let's put him in the glass room so he can watch us.
Yeah, Sherry already handled that. Phoenix.
I'm going to put him in timeout for 24 hours. You want to see a pig? Then you can watch us in the glass room where no one can hear you. Everybody ignores you because you're a loser.
Doomy says no need to be rude to your subscriber, though. It was just pulling your leg. Well, the subscriber shouldn't be rude either.
No need to be rude to your subscriber, though. Doomy, I've never seen you subscribed. Never seen you in my life, so how do I know you're subscribed? I have 1,300 people subscribed, so...
And the subscriber shouldn't be rude to the...
Yeah, he'd know better to call me grandma, because I only have one as my grandchildren, you know? I have one that just called me a pig right after that. Another one that wanted me to take off my clothes, so yeah. Be nice and say, hi, how are you? That's all.
Two-way street. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. I don't take it as an insult being grandma, and I wasn't being rude. I said, you're not my grandchild. And that's the truth. You're not my grandchild. My name is Natty. My kids call me grandma. So if you think that's rude, well, unsubscribe. I don't care. Right? Because there's more to come. More to come. People think that they're entitled. I was just pulling your leg. I didn't know calling you grandma was rude. No, I didn't say it was rude. That's what I'm saying. It's not rude. I'm saying my name is Natty. my grandchildren call me Natty. My grandchildren call me Grandma. So in other words, don't call me Grandma, just call me Natty. Because only my children call me Grandma.
Grandchildren.
And it's not being rude. People have this thing where they think everybody's being rude because they're being blunt. Or they're like setting boundaries, or they're being honest about themselves. They're like, no. You don't want to see me be rude. You'll know when I'm rude, believe me. There are 3 others than you, back to back. Exactly. I just told you I'm a loyal subscriber, and you tell me to unsubscribe. That's not nice. Well, unsubscribe! Goodbye. How about that? You're just fucking annoying me now. Don't argue with me on my fucking channel.
Causing drama for nothing.
Yeah. Ugh. He's trying to start an argument. I've never seen him in my life. He's not a subscriber. It's all bullshit. He's trying to cause drama. I'm trying to be nice and said, don't call me Grandma. I have my grandchildren. But he's making... So yeah. Bye. See you. Like I said, I don't put up with a lot of shit. And I wasn't being rude. I was being blunt.
And up front.
And up front. Tell you like it is. It's called respect me or get off. Boundaries, right? People don't know what boundaries are. And people hate people with boundaries because they can't manipulate them. They can't manipulate someone with boundaries. They can't access them and try to hurt them. And let me tell you, like I said this year, I'm purging. I have fucking boundaries now. I don't put up with shit. I don't put up with drama. I don't put up with disrespect.
A lot of these people are being like that guy. They get rude, and when you get rude back, it's like, hey, I wasn't being rude. It's like, well, then why be rude if you don't like being ruded back to?
Yeah, because I tell you you're being rude when you're telling me I'm being rude, and they're being
Then
sucky.
They're offended?
They're offended. That's like, get out of my life. You're a waste of my breath. I'm not going to have a battle of wits with someone that's totally unarmed. You know? Like, I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't have time for baby games. Yeah, he was picking an argument with me. Exactly. He was picking an argument with me, saying I was one being rude. It's like, excuse me. You know what? I don't have times. I don't have time for baby games. I'm not in high school.
Don't let the ponytail fool you.
If his mama didn't give him attention, that's not my fucking problem. So that was someone probably foreign, because a lot of foreign people call me grandma or mom. There's one that comes in and calls me ma'am, but then he started calling me mom. But he's a young guy. He's like 20 years old. He's a student, and he's from Indonesia or something like that. And then, but he's a subscriber, and I talk to him on a regular basis. So that's fine. Because over there it might be a thing where they call people mum or ma'am kind of thing. So I don't mind. He doesn't treat me like a mom or anything like that. But this guy, whatever. But I am a grandma, right? I'm not a mare, like I'm not a grandma, but I'm a grandma, right? But just not his grandma. And that's why I said I'm not your grandma. So don't call me grandma.
You know, walking into and seeing somebody and then calling grandma is like saying, hi, old lady.
Yeah, exactly. It sounds rude, right? You come in and don't say hi. You're like, hi, grandma. I said, okay, I'm not your grandma, so don't call me grandma. And if you're a subscriber, I've never seen you before. He's looking for grandma, but you're barely old enough. Could be. He was trying to be rude. That's all it was. Straight up. He met my wrath. What? Cheese tax!
You seen the other people get kicked and he got jealous.
He did. He was jealous of the other people getting kicked. He wanted to be in the glass room with them. So at first I put him in the glass room. Or is he still in the glass room? No, I timed him out. That means I banned him and put him straight to hell.
You hit him?
No, I put him in straight to hell. That means I banned him completely from my channel. Subscribe? He's like, oh, I'm a subscriber. You gotta be nice. Oh, aren't you entitled? I've never seen you in my life, so you're pretty much entitled. If you were a friend like Sherry, or like Douglas, or like, you know, Claire, that's the people I respect. That's the people I remember. So yeah, you know, I'm going to be nice with them and everything else. But if you come in my channel and try to disrespect me, You're easily gone. People need to realize that if you go on the TV and you watch TLC or you watch CBC News, you think they care what you think? Do you think they care that you're screaming at the TV saying, I'm going to unsubscribe and I'm not going to watch you anymore? They don't give a shit. They're like, okay, we got millions of other people out there wanting to watch us. YouTube is a platform for channels. That's what it is. And I respect the people that watch me on a regular basis, that I talk to, and, you know, that comment, that like my stuff. I respect that. I know you're there. But if you're not going to show yourself, I don't know you're there. I really don't. If you don't like my stuff, you don't comment on my stuff, I don't know you're there. Unless I'm subscribed to you and I watch you and whatever, that's different.
If you made a rapport with a person too, like Sherry.
Yeah, exactly. These people I care about because I talk with them on a regular basis. They comment on my stuff. They like my stuff. I follow some of their stuff. And if they don't have a channel, I still can communicate with them, and there's a platform here that we talk on. But some people come on here and are like, I'm entitled, you gotta like me. No, I don't. I don't have to like anybody unless I show that they are someone that I enjoy talking to. Oh, I didn't get many trolls today. That's nothing. That's... I monetize... monetize? Is that what's monetize? Yeah. No. What do you call that? Moderate. I moderate other channels. Big channels. This is nothing. This is nothing. There's some that they get it every fucking second message. It's a troll. Second message. A troll. And it's like... you get tired at the end, your arm's sore. Like, that's how bad it is. Have you all saw the phone thingy that holds like 12 phones and they hook them up? That is a phone farm. And that's what they do. They mass comment. And they're trolls and they're bots. And they mass comment. They mass post. And that's a thing, Sherry. That's a scary fucking thing. It will come through bam, bam, bam for those phone things. Yeah, exactly. They're called phone farms.
Chat farms.
Chat farms. Yeah, I seen that. I was like, I wouldn't doubt it. Because there's some people out here that I even question if they exist. That if their profiles are not fake. And their videos are fake. Because we know for ourselves that we watch some channels and it's all AI generated. Everything. And then you talk to them and there's sometimes their stuff doesn't make sense. You know, and it's like, get out of here. Go. Get out of here. You're underneath my stand. Go.
Not getting the cheese.
So yeah, I was like, sometimes I question that, like, some of these YouTubers are fake. I've even deleted YouTubers that I felt were bots. Because there are bots out here that have YouTube channels. And if I feel they're bots, I delete them. I block them. They do that because the revenue. They get money for the views. They get money for the comments, you know what I mean? And they get money for subscribers and doing the troll thing, I don't know. Some people just, I think, do it for fun. And it's to fuck with the algorithm as well. Could be more than that. I don't know the gist of it all. To get a hold of the algorithm. It might be all connected to one. Like, all connected. And it kind of reads the algorithm. And then it gives maybe some other one user a choice of how to get that algorithm on his channel so he can get a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, or bring the traffic towards him, kind of thing. I'm not sure how it works. Technology's a fucking thing, man. Technology is really mess with your brain. I can't fathom a lot of stuff. Like, even the fact that I'm talking to you now and I'm just pixels. And you could hear me, you could see me, you could type and respond to me, baffles me out of nowhere.
Across the world.
And it's being signaled to you guys. Doesn't that blow your fucking mind? It blows mine. Even a telephone, you're talking on a phone, your voice travels through a, you know, through the air. It's like through a signal. And it's like, does not tell you all that we're made of energy?
Yeah, it's all through a frequency.
We're all frequency and energy. That's all we are. Like this here, you could touch it. But technically, we're all pixels. But we're able to feel it. So is that because we're programmed here to feel that, to see that, you know? And you're programmed to, like, if you were here, you could touch me and feel me. You could feel this, whatever. Is it because our brain's programmed to do that? To make you believe that? Because we're all energy. We're all frequency and energy, right? We're all energy beings. Because our heart pumps our blood, right? But what's making your heart go? You know what I mean? Like, there's so much things about your body even that they don't even know. Like, there's an energy inside your body, but where's that energy coming from? Because we're all, I call it light beams. Light beings. I believe it. You could even see it in some people. When they say you're glowing, you can see it. You can see it in some people. You're actually physically glowing. Not glowing like, oh, like a big freaking glowworm, but you're glowing. You have this glow to you, and you can feel the happiness in that person. You can feel the joy in that person. Even just being in the room, they walk in the room and you could feel that energy shift in the room. And that's their energy. Now, I could walk into a room and someone's got major depression, major sadness. I could walk into a room and I could sense that right off the bat. Someone's a very angry person, I could sense that right off the bat. You know? So, yeah, you can sense the fact that some people have that light as well. Like, are more vibrant and more, their energy and their, what do you call it? Sorry, guys. I got a brain fart. That's because it wants me to shut up and not talk about it. Yeah, the frequency is up, the vibration is up, and you could see it. You could sense it. Same thing on my videos. If I'm not making a video, guys, it's because my vibration is shit. And if I put that vibration out, you're going to not like my video. You're not going to enjoy it. You're not going to feel the light. You're not going to feel happy. You're not going to feel content watching my video. You're going to be bored. You're going to turn it off. You're going to feel frustrated, and you won't know why. So, if I post a video and I'm like, hey guys, Natty here, what's up? You know, you could feel that, right? But if I'm like, hey guys, Natty here, what's up? You could feel that, right? That's what I'm saying. If I put videos out, I want to be in a good mood. So I put that out. So if I put out a video that's, yeah, I want to bring that joy into my videos. And that's how I've always been. I try to promote a place where you feel calm, you feel relaxed, you feel chill. You know, you might laugh, you might giggle a little bit. You know, it's all doom and gloom. I try not to talk about doom and gloom because I do get frustrated with the world, because there's a lot of doom and gloom in the world. And sometimes a lot of people need to hear some things because they've been disillusioned by a lot of things. And once in a while, I want to wake up a few people and realize that you can change it in a way by sending out the right vibrations, by spreading more joy, more love, and everything else. And less controversy, less drama, stuff like that. Like, there's drama, there's always going to be drama, but there's drama that's just stupid drama, you know? Like, drama happens in my life. Drama happens in your life. But when you just live in that drama, and it's constant drama, it's always drama, there's no good talking, it's always drama, 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 I can't watch you. I can't be in your environment. Because it takes away your shine. Takes away your shine, right. Hey, Bird Dookie, how are you? We're going to see, feel it. Chill and hang out. Yep, shine your light. Shine your light. And I tell people, shine your light. Everybody has a light. Everybody does. So just shine your light and you'll see a difference in your life. But a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about because they're not aware of it. Or they don't see it. But if they stick around long enough and watch my channel, get a hold of my channel and stay on my channel, you'll kind of understand eventually what the light is, and you'll start realizing that, fuck, I have a light too. I just don't use it very often. I don't acknowledge it. You know? Like, some people might feel the light when they're with their grandchildren. They're happy, they have a great day, they're smiling. You see the light in you. You know, you're being with your grandchildren. It's the greatest day for you. That's probably a good day for you to see your light. Yours is a black light aura. Well, you could shine on that too, you know. There's dark times too, and you know, there's a dark time as well. Plus, when you're in the light, or when you're shining your light, you're offering it to other people. You're giving it. Sorry. You're giving it to other people, and you got to watch. That's another thing. When you're light, a lot of people suck you dry. They'll come to you to make themselves feel good. They'll come to you, which is fine. Just don't suck me dry. Don't take up all my time. Don't come crying to me all the time about shit, but never tell me about the good days. Don't come to me when it's all the bad days. Give me some good days too, you know? Share some of your light with me because you're taking it from me all the time. I call those vampires. You know? I've had friends. I had this one friend. Everything that came out of her mouth was misery. Everything was about her past. Everything was about her, oh, me this, me this, me this. Oh, this happened to me. And it's like, okay, I understand. I've heard it all already. But she thrived on that drama from her past. And then next thing you know, it'd be about what's going on in her life. And everything that was going on in her life was always something bad, something bad, something bad, something bad, something bad. Never anything good. She never had anything good to say. Never. Never say, oh, I had the best cup of coffee the other day. Oh, I got a good sale the other day. Something, you know, something like that. Nothing. It was always negativity. She would come here and just, diarrhea all over you. Like shit all over you. And I'm like, you know what? I'm done with that girl, man. And I stopped being friends with her about almost 2 years now. Because that's all she was the whole time we were friends. I wouldn't see her very often. But when she would come visiting, that's what she would do. Just verbal diarrhea, everything that's going on in her life that's horrible. And it's like, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. And you don't give her advice because she take the advice and say, oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. And it's like, oh, my fuck. I tried that. Then why are you telling me this? Because you don't want advice. You don't want to take people's advice. You just want to live in misery. So fuck off. You know? So yeah, that's one thing I can't stand. If you can't help yourself, you don't want to help yourself, don't ask for help. I'm not going to give you my advice. I'm a person that loves to give advice, okay? I love to give advice. But I've backed off on that because a lot of people ask for my advice, they don't take my advice, and they keep going down the same fucking path over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And it's like, am I not a time warp or something, or a Twilight Zone? Because you've been talking about the same thing for like 20 years. You've been in the same situation for 10 years. You've been doing the same, and people have been telling you to do this, do that, and she won't do it. So I was like, you know what? You have to go. You have to go. I could not put up with that. I could not. It was draining me. She'd leave, and I'd feel like shit for the next couple days. I would feel drained, tired, achy, because she sucks you dry. She takes your positive energy and makes, total misery. And she lived in misery. Her home was misery. Her lifestyle was misery. And everything was misery around her. But she was doing it to herself, and I kept on telling her that. Do this. Try this. Oh, I can't do that. Excuses after excuses. Yeah, energy vampires. And this year, okay, that person's gone. She's been gone for a long time. But this year, a couple people are starting to really feel disrespectful. And I'm still purging people this year. I've purged some people from my past that have been hanging on to me and have been disrespecting me for years. I've got rid of them. You know? People that have been in my past that came back, you know, I tried to remain on a friendship level with them, but the disrespect was still there, and I was still blind to it. So I said, you know what? Bye. I wasn't mean about it. I said, we can't be friends. I'm sorry, you know? Bye. So yeah, now it's, people might not understand this concept. People think that they have to be friends with people forever. People have to think that they have to accept everybody as a friend. And it can't be that way. It can't. You have to choose your friends wisely. If you're going to be around people, you want to make sure that these people are the people that make you feel good. You know? Or that, you know, you could be around them when they're going through something. Or they're talking about something and something's going on in their life. You want to be there for them and try to talk them through that. Because there's a time when something could happen in their life and it's very traumatic to them. You talk to them about it. You try to like get through it with them. That's fine. But the people that stay there and the people that keep living that over and over and don't learn from it and keep coming to you for advice and keep coming to you to vomit all over and it's not changing, I have a problem with that. I really do. Yeah, what do you mean we're being monitored? Of course we're being monitored. We're on fucking YouTube.
He also said, how come you don't have a red cowboy hat on? It's like, what?
Sometimes I wonder if, Douglas, you're a bot. Douglas, are you a bot? Because you come up with the most random questions that have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. To throw me off topic. Like, you know what I mean, Sherry? Is it okay to cross-dress? I don't care what you do. You can cross-dress all you want. I have no say in that. If you're a good person and it's not hurting anybody, you're not hurting anybody, yeah, cross-dress all you want. If you're a bad person and you're doing some shitty things when you're cross-dressing, yeah, I have a problem with that. The government monitors all these phone calls. They don't really care what we say unless it's really, 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 really bad. Oh, they do. They monitor everything you do.
Where'd you get that?
And I don't know what that has to do with this. I'm talking about real life people in person.
Did Douglas say that?
Yeah.
I didn't get that message either.
How come you're not getting... Okay, hold on. I'm going to try doing something again. I'm not getting all the messages, guys. Red cowboy hat. Yeah, right? Red cowboy hat. It's like he's trying to throw me off on two things here. And he can't say it's, oh, it's from 5 minutes ago, because I never talked about anything like that. I've been talking about this for about 5 minutes now.
Sherry's not getting that message either.
Okay, well, I just rebooted it. Like, I put it all messages, so now you'll be able to see everything, I think. Say something, guys? Me neither. Did you see that from Claire? It says
Yeah.
me neither? Okay. Sherry, say something? Hello? Okay. I see Sherry. I see Sherry. I see Claire. Where's fucking Douglas? Kittles has a red cowboy hat and chaps. Hey! Were you in his closet? Yep, I see Claire. Shit, we should just eat the sandwich now, Jay.
Well, it is lunchtime.
Yeah, let's eat the sandwich now. We'll go in the bush, but we won't eat it in the bush. We'll get the goldenrod and come back home.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll even... Well, we'll let Bella out for a run there, but... I gotta get some water. Where's my water?
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm going to eat my sandwich now, so I don't have to eat it in the bush. I'm going to go get the goldenrod after. And just let Bella out for a run, and that's it. I'm not going to really sit outside in the heat. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Mmm. Why does their cowboy... Why does cowboy hat always have fucking cowboys in it? Fucking scary. Come on, fuck. Cowboy stew! Thank you, pretty mama. Douglas, do I look like you? All I need is the big beak. And it could be the straw man. Or Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers, what about them beepers? You're a mess, Nat. You know what? I'm going to keep it on. This is his dad's. He used to have it in the truck. Jay's dad's. Nice hat. Old hat.
It looks like you got a little warp.
I got a little army gear going on and army shirt and a cowboy. We got in a fight. So I took his clothes. I made videos with this, remember? Cowboy stew! Hobo stew! Hi, pretty mama. Did you care to come for some coffee in my house? I'll make you a sandwich. It's hot in the head. Are you hungry? Do you want some num-nums? She gave you some turkey before we go, eh? I'll give you some turkey before we go. Yeah, I got a couple hats. Nothing too fancy, you know. Got the one with the heart on it. I got the pink one. Well, the bitch one I got rid of.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Because I didn't like who it came from.
Oh.
Because then I was thinking, well, it kind of came from a bitch. So, yeah, I'm throwing it out. And plus, me wearing a hat telling me I'm the bitch. That's how it started making me feel. I'm like, no, I'm not no bitch. Maybe the bitch, like I'm a bitch. Like, you're such a bitch. But it made me feel like you're my bitch. So I'm like, no, that's going in the garbage. So I threw it out. Role playing in the bush. With the truck. Yeehaw! In the fall, I'll wear my army pants and stuff. Here, babe. Look at the dog.
Douglas is on another random rant.
Douglas, my friend, having trouble with YouTube channel. They shut him down 3 times this morning. Why, I don't know. He's a bot. Your friend's a bot because the bots are being caught right now.
Come on, Bella.
They're being banned from YouTube.
Go
Or
ahead.
if he made a video and already reposted it before, he's making doubles and triples, you get banned now. Sherry? Cody's page will get banned. You know how you used to make videos of the jokes and stuff? And they'd be older videos and you bring it back, put it up, bring it back, put it up. He's got a couple in there that have like 20 on them. Of them. This one joke about a speeding thing, whatever, speed camera. He's got it like 20 times on his channel, right? I was thinking about that the other day. YouTube's banning people that do that because they're considered bots. Or so that's what the algorithm says, right? So they're automatically banned and they delete your channel. Yeah, why are you throwing off Douglas, stay on topic. You're making me believe that you're a bot. Well, I'm talking about something and you totally go off onto another topic and ask a question that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. So, that's what bots do, to throw you off. Let's see what's this. Yeah, so I could, let's say I made a cowboy stew video 6 years ago, 3 years ago. I could take it and repost it now. That's 2 times on my channel that I have it. Well, the algorithm sees that. And they're like, oh, what's going on here? So they keep an eye. And then it's like, you'll post it again. It's like, oh, this is a bot. Okay, well, let's delete this channel. They've been doing it. They've been doing it to big channels, like people that have millions of subscribers. They've been doing it to them even. And you can't get your channel back. Because you can't talk to anybody. You could, what do you call it? Grieve it? But there's no proof that you're not a bot. How do you prove you're not a bot? There's a lot of things I'm learning. I'm learning from bigger channels. So a lot of people I follow, or that are in this community are smaller channels, right? But I've been on here for 5 years. I've been following bigger channels. I follow Instagram as well. They're bigger channels. Millions of people, and some I moderate for. So here we are. I'm learning from the big rigs, the things that little people don't know. And yeah, they're posting videos about it, saying I lost my account. I just opened a new account because my account is gone. 1.5 million people gone overnight, and I have no reason for it. So they thought he was a bot. Random questions. So I was talking about something, and you totally asked like something about a red cowboy hat, and it had nothing to do with what we were talking about. Then you asked another question about something, and it's like, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You're starting to be like my wife now. Well, you gotta stay on topic in a way. I'm not your wife, I'm telling the truth. You used to tell me that I was demanding things when all I did was ask things. That's why we're not together anymore. No, it's not demanding. No, there's a difference. I'm not demanding. I'm asking you a question. Why ask that question right now? Yep, he didn't know. I forgot to tell him about it. Natty is talking about I have things, and then you ask why are wearing a red cowboy hat. Where did that come from? Burnt Dookie asked about the hat, but the comment was back to back. Yeah, that was after Douglas made it. Because he said red cowboy hat? Question mark? Because he was confused too. He was like, what the fuck?
Why are you asking? Why are you not wearing a red cowboy hat? What the?
Yeah, like what? Why do you want to know if I'm wearing a red cowboy hat?
Why are you not wearing one? But whatever made you think you had one.
Mm-hmm. Now you're confused. Right? That's what it does. It confuses us. A lot of bots do that too. Ooh, this is good. Good sandwich. Bologna, mustard, mustard, mayonnaise, cheese, and lettuce. How was your turkey? Was it good? All gone? Yeah. We're gonna go for a car ride soon. Car ride? Yes, car ride in the bush. In the bush, yeah. Mm-hmm. I haven't had bologna in a long time. It's good.
Bologna.
Bella. Bella B. Mm-hmm. Hey, some of my cats don't come out right because I don't know how to spell and say things too well. So I don't come like that. Don't like that. Pretty girl spoiling this going for a ride. Yeah, I'm going for a ride soon anyways. Past 3 hours on this thing. Doesn't understand. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just next time when I'm talking about something, I think what it is you went squirrely. Douglas, you might have been thinking something when I was talking. You're like, oh, I gotta ask her that. Oh, there's Mr. Evans, and we're leaving. You missed everything. You missed the party. You missed the big celebration. You missed the chaos. It's all good, Douglas. You just went squirrely for a bit. Joe's thinking of me. I bet you because you're at work. Yeah, you're right at this time. I don't know what I'm saying. Well, guys, I'm going to the bush now. I'll tell you what the temperature is. Holy shit. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's not even the peak of the freaking heat yet. So we're going now while we can to get the goldenrod. Richard wants to know if you, Douglas wants to know if Richard, you moved in with your new boyfriend in your new house yet. It's all good, Douglas. I was trying to understand it all myself. Well, not yet. When are you moving, Richard? It should be close now, eh? I thought you were moving right away. You said 2 weeks last time. I think it was last week, so.
And that was 3 weeks ago, Richard.
Yeah, Richard, get in there fast. Hurry up. Get out of that place and move into your new place. 20th is my deadline. I have the keys. Right on. Can you move in sooner? We want to see the apartment, you know? Yeah, my family are abroad. I have no help. I don't drive. Oh, okay. It's hot in here. I gotta get out of here, guys. I gotta get in the air conditioning with Jay. This corner is hot. Why is it so hot in this corner?
Because you got the sun shining through that area.
I've packed, though. Kind of. Well, get on the ball, boy. Get it packed up. Just keep the essentials out, and you're ready to go when it's time to go. But I gotta go. I'm going in the bush. I want to get some goldenrod right now, so. Bye! Have a good day. Sherry, I'll text you later. We're going to talk about the toad. Bye, Claire. See ya.